Come on. I feel like I'm doing CPR on the YouTube chat right now. Just being like, come to life. Oh, guess what? Guess what? I did it. I did it. YouTube is here. Welcome, YouTube crowd. I know, sorry, 18 minutes late, but you are back. I revived you. So I think what happened was I just didn't do the order right, or I accidentally signed in before I was supposed to. You know what I mean? But we are so back. We are so back, because watch this, watch this, watch this. Hello there. I'm on caps lock. There we go. There we go. Anyone watching on YouTube, you can now comment. And basically anything you missed right now, we're just playing Wuthering Waves at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So that's in like 40 minutes-ish. But for now, I'm more just ranting about how like YouTube gave me quite literally a warning for a copyright strike for playing a Kitchen Nightmares episode on stream. Which, mind you, I did not even play through the entire way. I was pausing like every minute and giving like a minute to like a full-on commentary sometimes. Like, that's insane to me that they're like, oh, you didn't modify it. And I want to appeal it, but I also don't want to like fight the YouTube gods. You know what I mean? I don't want to tempt fate and actually get my YouTube banned, because that would be bad. So I'm like, you know what? I may have lost the battle, but I'm not going to lose the war. You know, kind of beat. So... oh, that was kind of annoying. Sorry, Twitch crowd. I know you guys were like waiting patiently, but I really wanted to do CPR on my YouTube boys, because they're also part of this community here. That's what's cool about this Aorius chat, okay? We multi-live stream on YouTube and Twitch over here, okay? And I know if you ask about Kick, because Kick is gaining traction. They're getting actually a lot of big creators. Creators I'm not really the biggest fans of. Creators I am like so-and-so on. And then creators I'm like, they're decent, you know? So it's going to be interesting to see what ends up happening, because multi-live streaming is the future. Like when I first started streaming, this is like, what was this? Was it like 2 years ago? I found this awesome video from Ludwig, who's one of the biggest streamers of all time, right? And he really mastered the algorithm when it came to Twitch. So I was debating on like going into streaming, and then I watched his video and I realized, oh my gosh, this actually seems like lots of fun. You know what I mean? So he had this whole argument saying you have to choose between the platforms like YouTube or Twitch to grow. You just choose one and you just power through. The only thing with Twitch is the discoverability. So you just have to upload VODs or shorts on YouTube or an outside platform. That's it. But like he used to be against multi-live streaming. And then recently he actually came out and said, well, things have changed. And now he feels that multi-live streaming actually does have a huge benefit to it. So that's where I came in and was like, okay, maybe I should do multi-live streaming. If the person who told me first not to do it is telling me to do it, I should probably do it, right? But then here's the thing. I'm also worried too right now, because it's like, there's just a lot of things going on. It's not even like, I don't want to call it politics. It's like company politics, where there's a lot of decisions with upper management of Twitch and YouTube that they're just not, like, I'm not saying Kick is a saint. I don't think Kick, the 100% Kick are even great people. I'm gonna be honest. But I just don't think YouTube and Twitch, the heads, have been making the best calls when it comes to the platform. So, I mean, Twitch just had a lot of announcements recently and confirmed a lot of things that we want, which is like the rewind button on Twitch. So that's pretty cool, right? That we can actually go back when a stream is live, and as opposed to like, you know, having to do this backwards way of clicking a VOD thereafter, you know? So I think that will be super helpful. But I'm wondering what's going to happen, because now Kick is like gaining a lot more traction. because of the 95-5 split. And I think this is the biggest criticism towards Twitch is their revenue share had decreased between creators and, of course, Twitch. So it'll be interesting to see. But I don't know. I've always loved the community over at Twitch. I always think the communities over on Twitch are much more wholesome than YouTube, because if you go live just chatting on YouTube, no one's going to watch you. Unless you're doing something really fun, right? If you're just talking, no one's going to watch. I feel like Twitch, the community is like, yeah, no, we're here for the vibes. You play some good, like, lo-fi music or video game music, like Nintendo music, like I am right now. And we'll stay for the ride. And they'll listen. And they're engaged. And they'll listen for hours on end. YouTube doesn't do that. The YouTube crowds need fast editing. You need to be super entertaining, over the top. Because it's just like, it's a different video platform. Right? They're just not used to it. They're short attention spans, you know? So it'll be that's why I'm trying the live stream, because I do like the idea that YouTube keeps the VODs and they'll keep them up. So yeah, we don't have to like worry about saving them to Twitch. And I'm sure too, I don't really need to focus on clipping things. I feel like you guys would just do that automatically if it's a really funny moment. So I'm not stressing myself too much about editing clips down and posting them. Maybe I'll work on a couple shorts here and there, but that's not my goal right now. My goal is to just get into the rhythm of talking as opposed to making content. You know, that was the old Serious. This is when Serious was an anime YouTuber, when I had to make videos and edit those videos, which I will say the worst part about being a YouTuber is the editing, especially when you're a small creator and you have to do that manually. Not only is your voice very cringe, and I mean very cringe, but it's just a lot of time and energy. And then when the editing programs crash, if you don't have good internet, if the application freezes, if you export it but then it doesn't capture the subtitles, you know, so many things could go wrong. It's just annoying, you know what I mean? So I mean, I do have to edit my JoJo Lands. I'm slacking off with the JoJo Lands, I'm gonna be honest. So I gotta get that posted and edited. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow, because I'm free all day tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see where life takes us. That's kind of my mentality recently. It's just kind of like, you know, when Luffy started in One Piece, when he was sailing the Grand Line, before even that, he was in the East Blue. He was on a raft. He was with Kobe, right? They didn't know what they were doing. They were just kind of like, now what? And they just kind of like sailed around a little bit. They met Zoro, then they got Nami. And so it's just like, that's how I feel right now. I'm just like, I'm still in the East Blue. I'm not even at the Grand Line. I'm not even partner. That's like big leagues, you know? Like, why am I thinking about fighting the 4 emperors in One Piece when I'm still like in East Blue? I only have stretchy powers. I haven't even unlocked my gears yet. So yeah, that's just, I don't know. That's just kind of like the place I am at right now. It's just kind of like, okay, yeah, I'm not really that far along. I mean, it's nothing bad, nothing wrong. Everyone starts off in one place or another, but like, I should be more chill about it. And sometimes, and look, I know I'm in a good place right now. Like, I think right now, just being able to talk and stream is just a huge privilege, and it's huge, and I'm super thankful for that. But you know, it's the, like, my biggest weakness as a person, and I'll be honest with you guys, is quite literally, I am my own worst enemy. The biggest criticisms I have towards anyone, the person who gets the #1 criticism and the most hate is myself. I give it to myself. I do this to myself. And it's almost like a subconscious kind of thing. Like the intrusive thoughts. That's what it is. You know, the intrusive thoughts where it's like, yeah, maybe it won't work out for you. Maybe you're going to be a failure and you're going to lose all this time, and then you're going to be broke and you'll have no friends and you'll be a laughingstock as the guy who failed on Twitch and YouTube, you know, and then all your haters, the people you don't like, became all like super success. It's all that kind of internal messaging that's going on in here. And some of it's unfounded. I'm just like, I don't even feel that way. But like, you know, sometimes these thoughts will pop in your head during certain moments and you'll just be overwhelmed with emotion, right? But like I personally like to tell myself, and this is my advice to everyone too, don't let it get to you. Like, it's just like, honestly, best advice, one step at a time. Just keep on walking. Like, as long as you take that one step a day, minimum, like one little productive thing a day, right? Stop thinking like you can get a whole project done in a month. Stop thinking you could get a whole essay written out in a day. I know we've done that in college, but in actuality, when you're actually trying to add some quality and thought behind it, probably not do that, right? We live in an age where shortcuts are becoming easier and easier with ChatGPT, right? And people are cheating on colleges that are basically being given these diplomas without putting in the work, and then they're coming out uneducated, and oh, heaven forbid the future is going to look so bleak because everyone's relying on these cheat codes, right? So in a day and age like that, I think it's important for everyone to kind of take a step back and be like, okay, things are happening. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed. Sometimes I want a shortcut to success, right? And sometimes it's not unfounded. Like, sometimes you really need you want to have money because you're not in a great place and you want to get to a better place and you need money to do so. I won't name specific examples because I don't want to like put this on anyone, but that's happened to me before where I'm just like, well, I want my own place. I want to be able to relax and not worry about like saving money or stretching out money for like meals and stuff, because I don't want just a ramen diet. But you know, it's just like, as long as you just know, like don't let that get into your head, right? Like we just gotta chill and relax, like, because I do that a lot where I get into my head with those worries and like those things I deal with, and it eats me up sometimes. It does. And I don't think it's healthy, because that, to me, this is the biggest poison that California has given to the world. And that's why I despise this part of Californian culture. And I'm talking about the bourgeoisie LA types and the San Francisco, Silicon Valley types. So if you like don't remember, I think I mentioned this before. I am from California. And I have I know a lot of cool people there. Don't get me wrong. I still have friends over there. A lot. My family's from there. There's lots of chill people over there. And I do like a lot of the vibes over there, especially when it comes to a lot of the scenes, like cultural scenes, like the Asian culture areas in San Francisco, like Chinatown, Koreatown, Japantown. Those are pretty dope. Like all the history in San Francisco, amazing. The only thing I do not like are the influencer types, which is a pot calling the kettle black. You know what I mean? But I'm specifically calling out the people who like to add labels. And I've met a lot of people who basically pretended to be your friend until the moment you cannot give them anything. And then they go back to like, oh, like, we're not going to hang out with you anymore because you're this, right? You can't give us success, so invalidated for friendship. Meanwhile, any other state I've been to has been, oh no, you seem like a chill person. We want to hang out because we like each other, not because you can give me a heads up in life, right? So that's one thing I am so glad by moving to Florida I have escaped. Especially with like a lot more, it's just a lot more people out here with a lot more hospitality, I will say. I prefer genuine people over like fake influencer, like we pretend to care, but we don't kind of people. Again, it's not everyone. I know a lot of celebrities who are authentic and genuine and really chill over there. It's just there's a certain type that you will meet in California whenever you go. And I'm not really a big fan of those. Been addicted to Outdoor Boys right now. Oh, welcome, Coral. Hello on YouTube. Yeah, no, Outdoor Boys, I heard about them through actually Moist Critical from Charlie. Because he did a whole video about them retire. Like, was it the main dude's retiring? He's taking a step back from YouTube to focus on family, which justified 100%. Like, I get it. But yeah, like as someone, see, I don't watch their content, but as someone who has grown up doing Boy Scouts and has grown up loving camping and loving the outdoors, like major respect to them. I think just having a channel like that's pretty dope. Like people are like, wait, why do you want to go camping? Like what's the benefits of going camping? Like you just get a tent, there's insects everywhere, you smell because you can't shower unless you go to like a campground. But if you go like actual like camping, right, there's bears. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself? And it's like, well, it's almost cathartic in a way. It's almost peaceful. Just go, like, wake up early, go onto a mountain, watch the sunrise or watch the sunset. It changes the whole feeling of what it means to, like, be a part of this world. And my favorite moments are actually with the campfire. If you sit around a campfire and not even talk, because you can ghost stories, of course, staple, right? Or roasting marshmallows or s'mores on a campfire grill. Like, those are great. But if you have ever just sat there in silence watching the campfire, it's amazing. It's my favorite experience is just hearing the fire crackle. It's almost like ambiance with the stars above you, with no lights around, with no light pollution. It makes you feel like it reminds you that you're in a beautiful place on this planet Earth. And sometimes if you live a life that's very boisterous, that's very busy, like me, I realized too, because I've been working so much and I couldn't get time off work because I work out of state from my hometown. I haven't seen my parents since January in person. I've talked to them a lot of times. I just haven't seen them in person. And I haven't seen my brothers like since then either. And I didn't realize how much it was getting to me for my mental health until one of my roommates pointed it out. And I'm like, damn, maybe that's why I'm feeling a little bit down, because I'm getting there where it's like, I've almost spent like a whole, like 4 or 5 months without them. That's crazy, you know? So it's just like reminders where it's like that's what camping does, at least for me, is it just helps me reminds me about what's really important in life and what you should value, which is 1, yourself, 1, the world around you, 1, the people, you know, closest to you that support you. Because at the end of the day, we all got put on the same floating rock in space. Like nothing's going to change, right? Unless a meteor strikes us or we get invaded by aliens. But I think that'd be pretty cool, because then that means I get to get drafted as a Spartan in the Halo project. That's definitely going to happen in time for that, right? Welcome back, Aliyah, by the way. I didn't say that before. But yeah, no, I recommend camping to anyone. You just definitely do have to get prepared. If you're a little bit nervous about camping though, and don't want to do a full-on hike or backpacking trip to like a campsite a mile in, I would recommend car camping. Car camping is a good alternative. Just getting away and like again, I've done it too. One of my favorite experiences and memories, at least growing up, of camping is one time we were camping and we had a tarp, and we put, of course, the tent on the tarp. But one time we were just like, what if we just remove the tarp and with our sleeping bags just sleep? Or sorry, we removed the tent and with just the tarp, we lay on the tarp with our sleeping bags. So when we were looking up, when we were sleeping, it was just quiet. And it was just, the whole sky was filled with stars. And I was like, dang, this is cool. Like, this is awesome. And you don't get those moments with light pollution. You can't see the night sky. Or if it's cloudy, you have to like kind of get it right, you know? Like perfect time. So you gotta plan out camping trips, especially in the summer. Yeah, I recommend everyone do it. Plus, if you can cook too, I don't know, it's a guilty pleasure of mine, but if you boil water and get those like pre-made camping kits from like, I want to say IKEA. I mean, it's not IKEA. I think it's REI, right? That's the camping store. Yeah, REI. They sell the, what is it? The dehydrated foods, like the chili and stuff. Those are always my favorite. Like, I know they're not like chili and stuff. Uh-oh. Those are always my favorite. Like, I know they're not like uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just realized you're hearing an echo. Give me a sec. I gotta mute myself on Twitch. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, those are like always my favorite, just because it's just a guilty pleasure. Because sometimes it doesn't boil all the way properly, so it's a little bit crunchy. So I like just chewing on like, it's just like macaroni. That's like, it's like soft enough to eat, but it's not cooked all the way, you know, or boiled enough. I mean, they're all cooked all the way. You know what I mean? They're just kind of a little bit hard, like ramen that you don't stir properly and let sit there for a little bit. So yeah, no, camping's great. I also love, if you ever have the chance to too, taking night hikes. Night hikes are huge, because as long as you're with a group and you have like please be safe about it too. Like, be on a trail, know where you're going. If you can go with friends, even better. But just walking at night, right? Just through the forest, and just like everyone's just quiet, and the only sight you see is like the flashlights. It's great. It's one of my favorite things. And it's sad too. I realized too, some of my happiness got removed the moment I stopped camping. But the problem is I got busy with college. Now I got busy with work now after graduation. So I don't camp at all anymore. So once I like at least maybe get somewhere, I can get back into it. Maybe I'll RL live stream it. That'll be something in the future, but I probably won't be camping it for a while though. That's the only thing. But I would love to get back into it. Yeah, for sure. But yeah. Yeah, maybe invite some friends. We'll do that in the future. I don't know. My goals right now, I feel like I'm making too many plans. Like I'm already promising way too much. Like, I think just that I should focus on the short term. You know what I mean? Like right now, I think focusing on IRL live streaming for August is already a big step. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I should focus on September. Like, I'm going to start IRL live streaming in September, and I'm already doing research to figure out how to do it on my phone. So, that'll be exciting, because it'll be my first time IRL live streaming. I've never done it before. I've only done it ever so often. No, I haven't even done IRL live streaming. I've just been doing regular streaming. So, yeah. I gotta figure out how to make a Twitch chat, though, work, and YouTube chat, I guess, on my iPhone, to make sure I, like, stay up to date and read your messages and stuff, right? And I have a roommate who's also a streamer, so maybe we can do a pair. We can do a duo, a combo, and go out together or something. Again, I'm just throwing things out there. These aren't any like solid plans. These are just kind of goals. Like, I need to get used to just streaming right now with the multi-live streaming I have going on right now. I need to get used to weathering waves and just playing video games on stream again. And then, yeah, then we'll get there. But I always do that too. And like, I've been told this too. Like, they're like, Sayorius, you always plan ahead. Like, way too far in advance. You know what I mean? And I think it's funny, because that's just kind of a flaw I personally have, where it's just like, I do like talking a lot, and I do like mapping out things in my head. Like, I'm writing a novel right now, and all I can think about is what's gonna happen in book 8. I'm like, I'm not even done with the prologue. I'm struggling to find that perfect start for the prologue, and I'm already planning out stuff in book 5, book 8, the spin-off. I'm like, what am I doing? That's just how my brain works. I just cannot focus on the here and now, because I get way too excited about planning. And that's just something I need to work on. That's like a personal flaw for me. Like, even now, I'm like talking about future plans with you guys. I'm not even focusing on the current stream. Like, I haven't talked about like I barely talked about like all the tech problems I was having, which I finally figured out. I just had to reconnect everything. But in like a proper order to get YouTube back up and running. So, yeah. I do also, here's the thing. Oh, it's fine. It's fun. Oh, thank you, Alia. I appreciate it. That does mean a lot to me. Yeah, whenever here's the thing. Whenever Coral or Alia, if I see either one of your names in chat, I know I'm having a good time. You know, you guys are really chill. Like, it makes me happy too, seeing like familiar faces. You know, it's like that friend that you haven't seen in a while, and then he pops up to like disappear again for another several months, right? That's what it reminds me of. That feeling of just like, oh, like I remind you. Or the best feeling in the world to me was I went to a convention in Florida and I saw someone. This is unplanned too. He was doing a job like for, I think it was like some news agency. So I knew him from high school. We weren't friends, but we were chill with each other. I saw him in Florida from California. I kid you not. This is like 3 years later, unplanned. We were in the same spot and I lost. I'm like, no way. That's how I reacted. And I freaked him out because he jumped and he looked at me and I'm like, dude, do you remember me? And he's like, wait, Mitchell? And I'm like, yeah. And it was cool. That's what it reminds me of, is when I see Alia pop back up in my chat or, Coral. I'm just like, oh, it's my Seo Knights. My Seo Knights are back, you know? Which, Coral, we need to give you a knight name. So just let me know. So you can type it in the YouTube chat. Like, let me know what knight name you want. So we have, of course, what was it? Knight Oos, or what was yours? The other alias? You had several names, right, Alia? Yeah, Knight Oos. What was the other one? What was it, like Master Oos or something? What was the other one? No, just Oos. Oh, okay. So you're Oos, yeah. We have someone who's God Knight. And then the fun thing that we're doing too is you have to come up with a name and then you come up with a superpower. So I have fire abilities like Natsu Dragneel, because we love Natsu over here on this channel. Alia has radiation abilities. So that's pretty dope. And then we have some unusual powers too from other members in chat that shall not be named, like Voldemort. So yeah. Warrior Oos. That's the name. Warrior Oos. Yeah. That was the other name. I was trying to think of it, Alia. But yeah. So I don't know. It's just I get super. Here's the thing with me. I get super excited for the smallest of things. Like I grew up. Here's the thing. So if you want to know something weird about me, I'm into anime, right? But I'm not your normal anime viewer. I came before the big boom, like the big boom, which I consider the second big boom to be Demon Slayer. And that sort of marks the contemporary age of anime fans coming in. Yeah, it was fun. I can't wait till the night thing catches up. Yeah. No, we're going to make it a thing. Don't you worry, Alia. But I remember, so the weird thing with me is I am one of the most unusual anime watchers, because I know a lot of people like gooning. That's kind of the big thing for anime nowadays, is like goon. That's the running joke. But quite honestly, when we talk about anime in the past, we're like, oh yeah, I had this fictional crush on this person. Like, I had a fictional crush on this anime girl. I didn't have that. My big thing, and this is where I get a little bit weird, is I was into shipping. That was my thing. That was my bread and butter. And I get so happy when the way I want the characters written in a show and the way that I pictured in my head. That is such a little small thing that I lose my shit over. I'm like, holy shit, they're doing it. They're holding hands. Yeah. That was me in high school. And it's weird. I know it is weird, because most people are like, oh, I want the cool fight scene, the action scene, which I do too. If they have like a cool overarching moment where it's like they're teaming up and they're fighting, I get like, oh ho ho, you know, I get crazy. But like for me, it's also like the shipping too. It's both. And people don't do that with the shipping. I do. I lose my shit. I'm like, ah. So yeah. I know that was a little bit weird there, but I don't know. I just kind of like that. I've always been like that, because I haven't really, I don't know. I've been more of a sucker for like great writing, which anime has always had. Like, I've always been like sort of a visual person, which is also maybe why I've been so attracted to the medium of anime, because I like pretty art, and when you have pretty things on the screen, my eyes go ooh and wants to watch it more. That's why I have an affinity for animation or good filmmaking, right? So when you get good writing paired with it though, and I recognize it, I lose my mind. And it's also maybe due to in part because I also aspire to be a writer. So, and I think I mentioned this before, when you watch a show and you finish it, like an episode, like a good episode, when it makes you want to write, that's how you know it's a great episode. When it leaves you feeling inspired to do something, whether it makes you do something different in your life, the way you approach situations. That's what I'm trying to achieve with like at least my writing and my movies when I do stuff as an artist. Is kind of learning that, because I said this before. If you walk out of a movie a different person, you did your job as a filmmaker. If you can make them walk out completely different, I think what we like, even if the movie's good, if you didn't make that person walk out, in my opinion, I don't think you did a good job. So that's just me though. I know that's a hot take. That's just me. But yeah, also it's like that's also I feel about a lot of popular anime right now, because there are some that are really good. Like okay, there's a big controversy with solo leveling right now. I love solo leveling because it's my favorite type of genre within the webtoon genre. Or not the genre, the medium of webtoons. Because it's the lit RPGs. I love the power scaling. I love the power-ups. It's great. The art's gorgeous. But the problem, the big problem is people hate it. They hate it because it's popular. People love it. They think it's lazy. And there are pitfalls. But the problem is that they're hating it. They don't understand the popularity because they don't understand this is just the type of story as written. And I think that's also a big gripe I have, is when people can't recognize that. Like, hey, stop complaining that there's like no action in this romance movie because it's romance. Like, what do you want? Like a fist fight between like the bride and groom? Right? And I'm not talking about the romance that's like a rom-com comedy. I'm talking about just straight romance drama, right? So, did it have a controversy? I just know about the backlash of people were upset because it won Anime of the Year. If there's a controversy in the studio, I have not heard of it. I love the video games that inspire me. Yeah, me too. Video games also apply. Any art form applies. Something might have. I just don't know what it is. That's what I'm saying. I'm just not familiar with what happened. I do know they announced though, once they did solo leveling, they said the Pandora's box was pretty much open and they were going to do more manga adaptations and webtoon adaptations, which I'm not against because I love webtoons, but I'm also worried that a lot of people are going to get pissed off by it. Because it's a genre, another genre, like the isekai genre, that's going to get more traction. And people are already soured with isekai. So that's the only thing, right? Yeah, people are upset because they loved it and there's something with the studio. Oh, really? Yeah. I'll look it up one sec. No worries. Yeah, I'll wait for you to get back. But I don't know. I just like solo leveling as a property. I also think it is like huge inspiration. It's like the perfect thing of like, you can start off from the lowest. Like, it's sort of like an exaggerated motivational speech. Like, the dude was the weakest hunter in history, like the weakest warrior, and he grew to become the strongest person in the universe. Now, granted, the speed at which he goes is insane, but I think if you are looking for inspiration to be like, hey, I need to start working out, I need to start focusing on myself, don't look at like people like these gurus online to be like, hey, you know, you need to spend money on this course, you need to like do these things and act these like this way, like with women, or act this way with men, you know, all these life coaches. Because quite honestly, most of them are scammers, right? Or giving you faulty advice. Like, quite honestly, the best thing you could do for yourself is actually just focus on yourself. Like, you know what's best. Work out, you know? Like, you should do research on best workouts, best meal prep, best meals to eat. You know, start reading more books, educate yourself in history, look up specific YouTube videos. If you're like, that's what I love about solo leveling is he's very proactive in his pursuit. And you notice everyone is living in their own world and has their own things going on. And the reason why he comes out on top is because he's already on his own quest. Like, he's not worried about the dangers of this gate shifting and everyone's worried about surviving. His goal is like, how do I get through this gate, right, to get these ingredients to make the serum to save his mom, right? Or I need to get to the top and find out what's going on with the system versus everyone just trying to survive the gates, right? There's two separate trains of thought going on, and I think that's also what's so cool. Okay, I found the reason. This is why I stumbled on Twitter. The studio is being removed from the post-credits due to anti-men gestures. Okay. Oh, okay. I did hear a little bit about that. I think it was just someone just saying some dumb things. And that affected the studio. I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. I mean, this is just also a lesson too. Like, the thing I will say is studios, especially if you represent a brand, especially when it's like a big one, like you're backing solo level, you're pretty much like a big studio. Just be careful of like what you say online, because it will reflect the brand and everyone associated with that. This is time and time again, people don't understand it, and that's why they get in trouble, because they don't watch what they say. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's weird. Yeah, changing scenes, but everyone loved the webtoon. Yeah. Well, there are slight differences, because I read the original webtoon. I actually read it before the anime came out. Because I'm pretty sure I watched episode 1, I think the first 3 episodes, and then I didn't want to wait, so I binged read it. That's what ended up happening. But yeah, no, I enjoyed the webtoon thoroughly. It was great. The ending, I won't spoil it. I have thoughts about the ending, but that's it. But yeah, I do think though the animation is high praise. Like, it is top tier, especially when they get to the end of the Ant arc. Oh, so good. The Jeju Island arc, so good. But yeah, no, solo leveling. I'm just excited because you get more coverage on webtoons. And oh, I do have a little bit of a rant for webtoons, which webtoons, don't get me wrong, I would love to be sponsored by you. I love webtoons. I read webtoons. I pay for webtoons. That's how much I love webtoons. This is a little bit of a criticism towards you over at Webtoon. Please, 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 please do not advertise series that only have 20 episodes out or 20 chapters out. Because my goodness, the amount of times I'll see this cool story, I'll read it, get really into it, and I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. And then I catch up, and I'm like, I caught up in 10 minutes. Like, this is like, it's kind of frustrating. So hopefully Webtoons advertises more of their longer running like stories that are like in the chapters in the hundreds more. I get you want to promote your newer stuff, but be aware you're going to get a lot of readers like me who binge it and then catch up so quickly. So yeah, but here's the thing, with adaptations, it's going to get changed regardless. Like, that's why I am struggling. I can't even open chapter 1 of God of High School because the anime ruined it for me. Because the anime, and this goes to any adaptation, that's why I will never be angry at solo leveling, because there has been some dog water adaptations like Tower of God. Oh my goodness, what did they do to the second season? Like, dreadful, awful stuff. Like, same with God of High School. God of High School started off great, And then it trailed off into this absolute mess where they were skipping full-on chapters. So, like, you left out all the context. So you didn't know who this guy was, and he was the main focal point, the emotional point of the story. So, I want to get into God of High School because I'm pretty sure it's good. And the animation was pretty good too. That's the most frustrating thing. It was really good. And it was just ruined because of the pacing. But yeah. That's like my little aside. But yeah, I think it's more just the adaptations. Everyone's gonna complain about adaptations. They're like, oh, the source material is better. Ho ho ho. Twist the mustache. Of course it is. The source material is always gonna be better because they're always gonna have to cut things for pacing's sake, to fit the episode length, for censors, right? There's lots of things that happen behind the scenes that end up happening because it is a different medium. You know, localizations happen. So it can't be perfect. And I hate people who groan about like the little changes here and there. But I think Solo Leveling had a couple that I'm just like, like if you complain about it, just read both. It won't hurt you. It actually is great because you get two different mediums of like the cooler art of the manhwa, the webtoon, versus the anime. Two different styles. So you get the best of both worlds, right? So, yeah, I will still be a huge fan of webtoons. Like, if webtoons wants to sponsor me, like, I will advertise it gladly because I use their service religiously. Like, that's actually, like, I'll be honest too. There's been times where I've been feeling down. And manga, like, I love manga, but webtoons have pulled me out of depression sometimes. Where I feel sad, I feel unmotivated. I read a really good webtoon that's very wholesome. Boom. Different person. That's all it takes. It's like, and then I catch up and then I feel sad again because I caught up. But there's some stories where I'm like, this is so wholesome. This is great. I love the character writing. I love the art. I love the little animals they put in because they'll always like, sometimes they'll include like pets and stuff. It's great. Yeah, if you don't have webtoons, I think you're definitely missing out. And I know it's a different, like the scroll up style isn't preferred, especially if you're going from manga, which is a right to left reading. I know it's not preferred, but like if you read comic books and then jumped to manga and had to get used to manga, I recommend everyone get used to webtoons and that scrolling, because you'll get some pretty great stories. Like if you want my go-to, if you want something really funny that no one talks about outside of the webtoon scene, The Greatest Estate Developer. Amazing story. Amazing story. So just as a heads up for everyone watching, we are going to have an ad break in around 3 minutes. So here's what we're going to do, which we're also hit an hour in. So yay, us. So once that ad break hits, we're going to kind of chill a little bit. Just want to make sure everyone is back. And then we're going to be jumping over to Wuthering Waves. So super exciting stuff. And we're going to see how this goes, because it's a different format. I'm going to jump to my actual other screen. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. But we're just going to wait for this ad break to start. And I promised last stream, if you watched it, I would take out ads. I'm going to leave them in just because I started watching some other Twitch streamers. And I just want to get used to it, especially if I'm going to have new viewers. Just getting them already used to the ad breaks coming in, right, prepares them for, if they really like me, they'll just keep watching, right? And I try to keep it brief. I trying to keep it to 3 minutes for every hour, which I think is fair. And I also try, since I'm already on the smaller side, not to do anything or say anything important within those 3 minutes, because I don't want to pressure anyone to subscribe, even though I think that'd be dope, right? I don't want to do that. That's not the kind of creator I want to be. But I do want to at least take advantage of becoming affiliate with all the new monetization settings. And so by leaving it there and having it preset, when I do become bigger, I could just leave it as is, you know? and then we'll go from there. You know what I mean? Plus, I don't even get anything from like ads. So I get like, I think like 6 cents. It's not even that much money because I'm small. So I'm a small boy. Small. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. Plus, we're also gonna probably get some new viewers in chat. They're gonna be so confused that I'm multi-streaming because we're gonna be jumping to Wuthering. And when I switch the category, you know, there are gonna be people searching for Wuthering. I think a lot of Genshin refugees are actually jumping to Wuthering, which I think is really funny. Which I once the ad break ends, I'll talk a little bit more about my thoughts on Wuthering versus Genshin, which is a big debate apparently. The fan bases are rabid. Like any anime fan base, I guess. So I guess I'm already used to it, but yeah. Anyways, in 5 seconds, the ad break's gonna start. I'll see you guys on the other side. And then we'll start up Wuthering. So yeah. All right, it seems like the ad break has started. If you are still watching on YouTube, yeah, we're just gonna be chilling. Let me just change at least the Twitch side where I switched the category. I'm pretty sure Wuthering is listed. Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's 5,000 viewers right now. Cool. So I'm going to update my stream info so everyone is ready. Yeah, thank you, Alia. I'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll just get ready. So 3 minutes. I'm just going to wait for that message. Oh, there we go. Ad break in progress. Bye. We got 2 minutes and 53 seconds. So once that ends, let me boot up Wuthering and then we'll get started. Yeah. I also, okay. One thing I am not looking forward to as a streamer though is just getting used to everything crashing on me. Maybe it's because I'm a YouTube boy and grew up on YouTube, right? Doing YouTube videos. I didn't have to worry about something not working out unless it was like uploading, which was the most frustrating part, right? Beyond that, it hasn't been too bad. But with streaming, you're live. And if something goes haywire while you're live or you make a blunder when you are live, like that's where it gets a little bit dicey. You know what I mean? So that's why I also like for YouTube, the YouTube crowd over here. If you watch, at least right now, what I posted recently, I just actually uploaded, which I actually was falling asleep not even like 2 hours ago. And I'm like, why? It's like middle of the day. Why am I sleepy? And I forgot it's because I woke up early. I started doing chores. I went out to eat. And then I edited a video for I've edited a video, or didn't even, yeah, you know, I did edit the video. I was like, what am I talking about? I did. It's for my channel trailer for Twitch. So that's up and live actually right now. Because that's something I was just like, oh, I need to take care of this right now. You know what I mean? Which, speaking of, you know, when you that's why I don't like forgetting to do things. But I can never remind myself when I'm like forgetting to do something. So I have to always like add in my calendar, hey, you need to do this. Which reminds me, which I'm writing a reminder on my phone right now. Yeah, just like that. That's good. That's good right there. That'll be good. Cool. Good thing I reminded myself to do that. Oh, yeah. It'll be fun. "10 seconds till our crowd is back from Twitch." Super exciting stuff. And welcome back, everyone. Today, we will be playing Wuthering Waves for the first time. Now, granted, this is my first ever experience with the game. The only thing I know about Wuthering Waves is Cantarella and the tongue fetish that all you gooners out there seem to be going crazy about on Twitter. That's the only thing I know. That's how down bad you guys are. That's the only knowledge I have of the game. And it's a Genshin clone but better moment. You know what I mean? So we're going to try this for the first time. We're going to see how this goes. It's my first time streaming a game, multi-streaming a video game. So hopefully the FPS are not... What? Why say FPS? Hopefully the stream isn't too bad, too laggy. I'm just realizing too, audio for the game is pretty loud. So, yeah. Whoa. Oh, okay. That is a very loud game. Let's do this. Where am I? Okay. So, we're switching to Wuthering. And... Aha! We have fire! Alright, let's get into this. I'm gonna crank the volume down because it's destroying my... Actually, no. Hold on. Okay, that's much better. Yeah, now you should be able to hear... Oh. Wait, I have to select my appearance? Of course I'm gonna go for the guy. Yeah, that's me. That's me right there. Yeah, no, the game is pretty loud. So... Oh, and it's also overlapping. So, let's do this. We're just gonna lower just a little bit. So it's like a little bit more in the background. Oh, we have to come up with a name. Okay. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Okay. Balance, performance, or quality? I think balance is fine. I'm gonna be honest. Solaris 3, the third planet from the sun. A world of chaos and change. Ooh. Where old conventions are discarded and disasters run rampant. Okay, something's happening. Now, the only thing to note is Genshin Impact better than this game? Well, I'm starting it for the first time, but I kind of have no say on whether which is better or the other because I do like Genshin a lot. But I feel like Wuthering will be cool too. Okay. Okay, I'm already hooked. The visuals having a hot waifu already here. Oh my god. Okay. I think I'm already in. I understand now. Yeah, now I know why people are feral about this game. So we have a black hole. All right. Just base. She's going to be important, right? She's like end game material. Like she's going to matter, right? But also, what is our origin, right? That's also something to consider. Whoa. Okay. What an intro.
Looks like drowning. Strange. No visible signs of trauma. Breathing seems normal. Heart rate should be fast, I think.
Oh, and the art. This is in-game art. Whoa.
Goodness, you're awake, or I'll have to try my
Oh, there's two more. There we go.
skills for junior
Yeah, this is definitely...
one CPR. Never did it on anyone.
All right, now character designs wise.
Juicia. Sorry. You just woke up and here I am chatting.
Like, just notice like the colors.
Are you all right? Do you feel any discomfort?
You are?
You can call me Trisha. And she's
Chisha. Yang Yang. Ooh, Chinese names. Okay. Chisha and Yang Yang. Okay, I have to remember their names.
We are in the Gorge of Spirits. It's on the outskirts of Jinzhou, Huanglong.
Gorge of Spirits, Jinzhou, or Jinzhou, Hyunglong. Okay.
Your attire doesn't seem local. Are you a roving traveler from afar or someone returning home?
Okay, which one should I do? I feel like for me, I kind of want to be mysterious, so I'm gonna be like, I don't remember.
So you don't know why you're here, where you're from, or who.
Yeah, we're playing the amnesia card. Either that or we actually have amnesia. I do not know yet.
Baisha didn't tell us you'd have these after effects when you wake up.
Yeah, maybe it's because I'm special. Ooh.
The wind has brought us a warning. The Aetheric Sea is converging.
What? Wait, what?
New tacit field is taking shape.
Wait, what does that mean? That sounds dangerous. Yeah, what is that?
Dangerous here soon.
Uh-oh. Her tattoo's really cool, by the way. That's a tattoo. Or is that a scar? I don't want to mistake it. That looks like a tattoo.
I knew it. Our gourds are out of service because of the Aetheric Sea's influence. We can't send or receive messages for help now.
Terminals. Ooh. Important lore. Piece of lore right here.
Guess you really can't recall a thing. But don't worry. If you got any questions, we can talk as we move. Yang Yang and I will give you the full scoop, every little detail from the get-go. Rover, can we call you that for now? Before you remember...
I do like that name, Rover. I believe so. You can call me that for now. It suits me. Can we call you that before we can remember your true name? I believe so.
We shouldn't stay here. If you don't have other plans, how about leaving with us for now?
Okay. Is there only one way out of the gorge? See, I need answers. Like, I want to learn more about this place, so I'm going to go with the question.
The terrains are complicated here, and we usually take that one route. If you don't mind, perhaps we can leave together for now. You can decide your future plans once we leave here.
I think it is like it's a mark. It's not a tattoo. It's a mark, I think. Because she has the same thing up here.
Yeah, let's
It almost looks like sound waves, like audio waves. Yeah, so the gourds are important. Ooh. Yo, that transition though.
can't remember a thing.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
90%, no, 100% sure about you. You must be a resonator too.
A resonator. Ooh.
Tacit mark on the back of your hand, and you have a gourd. This
Tacit mark. That's what it is. That's the thing on the hand.
gourd's design looks a bit different from the ones we use, though. Also, we have resonators who can detect the formation of tacit fields nearby, like what Yang Yang just did. She can tell all kinds of information by reading the streams in the wind. That's her resonance ability.
Okay.
Don't feel a thing. Plus, not many people are gonna hang out in the wilderness these days, unless they're resonators.
Oh, I can't go back. I was wondering if we could explore the back. Ooh. I have a sword. Can I dash? Oh, so it is very similar to Genshin's gameplay then. How if I go like this? Can I crouch? Switch to running. That's how you switch. Ooh, shift. I can dodge. Right? If I go... So say if I'm running this way, can I dodge? Oh, okay. Okay, if I hold down, that is a heavy attack. Light attacks go like that. Okay, cool. Okay, I can climb. I just attacked that lizard. Was that a bad thing? Ooh, okay. I'll collect materials too. Space to jump. Okay.
Nice and quiet here now, but you never know when a tacit discord might pop up out of nowhere.
A tacit discord. I'm assuming that's an enemy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh, okay. I got... It's because I'm used to Genshin. Oh, yeah. Gameplay, so much more fluid. Ooh, okay.
Bravo! So you still remember how to fight despite having forgotten everything? Wow.
Call it survival instincts.
Charge next time. No one messes with my shop. I mean, Keisha.
Okay, we got raw meat for cooking. Okay. Good to know. I'm trying to see if there's any like hidden areas over here. That's what I like to do whenever I start a game. Okay, there's birds. So if I dash, see if I can hit one. Ah, darn. Whoa, is that a giant stone dragon? Okay, I'm assuming we head towards the dragon's head. That's pretty cool. Ooh, did it trigger something? Whoa.
What's wrong? Are you injured from the fight?
I think I remembered something. What is this statue? I don't trust these people yet. I don't know why our MC here is very trusting of strangers he just met, even if they seem friendly. I've seen a lot of anime where it goes sideways because of that. So I'm going to stick with the, what is the statue?
The sentinel in Zhenzhou, in the shape of a long.
Statue, sentinel. Ooh, okay.
There is one capital and 6 cities in Huanglong, with each city having its own sentinel.
Oh, okay.
They share some similarities in appearance. There are also differences.
Are the other sentinels outside Huanglong? What do the other sentinels look like? I saw myself standing face to face with it.
Sentinels are present where civilizations thrive. Huanglong stands out with the highest number of currently
Coexisting sentinels.
because of its long history and vast land. Records state the sentinels in Huanglong were once a single entity. Now they're each
Interesting.
responsible for a part of Huanglong. Naturally, there are sentinels in other regions too, but fewer compared to Huanglong.
Good to know. Good to know. What do the other sentinels look like?
Most of the sentinels take the shape of a long.
So there's other dragons. Okay.
They manifest in various forms.
All right. I saw myself standing face to face. I guess we have to tell her.
Our sentinels.
All right, game. We can trust her, I guess.
We can hardly see our sentinel with our own eyes. Most people only get the chance during the appointment ceremonies. According to your description, you stood pretty close. Only the sentinel's appointed resonator is allowed in its proximity. For now, that person is the magistrate of Zhenzhou.
The magistrate. Okay. Maybe it's just my imagination. Dot dot dot.
Whoa, darn! That must be an elite class. Tricia might be in danger.
Uh-oh.
Please.
What do you mean elite class? Are we already fighting something insane?
Leave it to me.
Oh. Ooh. Resonate ability? Whoa. Damage or defeat grants resonance energy. Is full powerful liberation becomes available. Okay. Oh, two, switch. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, it's a tag team. Oh, that's dope.
Has come.
We got it. That's cool. Where you can just switch out and like it's a tag team pretty much. Wait, there's something up here.
That was close. You fought so well. I didn't even get a chance to help, and Yang just rushed over to protect you like a Anyway, Yang was trying to shield you.
Was she gonna say magistrate? Is she the magistrate? Is that the big twist?
Before I could get a good look. Tricia. Oh, by the way.
Oh, I knew it.
We're almost there. The place where we said we'd meet with Baija. She's the resonator I've been talking about.
Baija.
Deal with her resonance ability, and we found you together at the bottom of the gorge. Baija did some first aid for you. You seemed to have drowned, but your airway was clear. Your clothes were dry and clean too. Oh, and of course it was Yang
Training
who
pistols.
repaired your clothes and mouth by feeling it through the streams. She kept blushing and apologizing to you as she did while you were out cold.
Whoa. Torn pages of the... Yeah, TMI. All right. I knew it. There's like treasures over here. That's why you don't move on. Gotta keep climbing. I'm sure we could probably return to this place too. I keep climbing a statue. Unless it'll like, it won't let me. Oh, oh no, oh no. It won't let me. Let me go over there. I'm like almost there. Memento Square. There's something up there. No. No. It won't let me continue. No. Don't shut me out. Let me get to the beacon. I think that's a beacon, right? Oh, dang it. All right. I guess we'll continue. Oh, man. Seriously? Oh, no, I couldn't even hit the birds. Oh, wait, hold on. Slow and steady, and now. Aha, we got one. Hehe. Foul meat. Raw meat. Oh, and fish. Yes. Yes. That's mine. Got a feather too. These will come in handy. Okay. Rabbit. Yes.
There's a resonance beacon over there.
Yes, that's what it...
Be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a beacon. It can protect you from danger sometimes. Rover, could you hand me your terminal for a moment? Done. Its design and system version are different from ours, but your terminal still has the data transfer and other basic functions.
So activate like that. Resonance Beacon. After Resonance Beacons activate, you can open the map and fast travel. Cool. Resonators gain concerto energy when dealing damage and performing dodges in combat. Okay, good to know. Yes, probably get this if it's good for crafting, right? I played enough Genshin. Start farming like supplies now, and then we'll be set. Oh, and she's actually with us. That's dope. So I'm assuming we already unlocked her, right? Okay, we got some fish.
We are
All right.
almost at the gorgeous entrance. There will be a descent, but if your terminal.
Once you're out of the gorge, there's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou.
Whoa. Okay.
Jinzhou is the safest place around here. The resonance nexus provides coverage for the whole city. Besides, we've got a protective barrier and strong fortifications.
Sounds impressive. Not bad.
Right?
Jinzhou sits between the Desert Highland and the Norfolk Barrens. It's a border city and a fortress. It's very crucial to the safety of Huanglong.
Long.
Huh? We've agreed to meet up with Bai Zhe here. Where is she?
Why is it all gray too? Is that how it's supposed to be? Uh-oh.
This is the center of the Etheric Sea.
I knew it.
A tacit field?
That's why it's all gray. Oh. She's probably down there, right?
It wasn't here when we just got here.
But I didn't sense a hint of a tacit field's presence.
So it appeared while we weren't looking? Like in the blink of an eye? Or maybe the Etheric Sea can tell where we are. Could it be following us?
The center
This is
of the tacit
okay.
field.
This is insane. Something is there. Someone is there. Yeah.
Isn't that Bai Zhe? Bai Zhe!
Baija.
We're too far away. Perhaps she can't hear us.
Why is she there? Isn't the test field dangerous?
Freshly formed tacit fields have a dormant period. During this time, it is relatively safe.
Relatively safe now.
I should have said it is temporarily safe. The dormant period of a tacit field varies based on its formation time. Generally, the shorter the formation time, the longer the dormant period. However, with a longer dormant period, the tacit discords born within are usually stronger. The faster
Ooh,
a tacit
okay.
forms, the longer its dormant period lasts.
So you can prepare for it, but there's stronger enemies that come out of it, right?
Safe.
Okay, hopefully we won't bump into the tacit discords as soon as we get down there.
To the hero place? Yes, there's a chance for that.
Let's go down there then.
The glider can't carry us beyond the tacit field's range. Now it's time to use a glider module. Rover, let me help you activate it.
Ooh, okay. Move to the edge and prefer to glide. Okay. How do we glide? H, right? Oh, okay. Okay. We just run off and then we jump. Okay. Cool. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're in a dormant tacit field, right? Why did you come here by yourself?
Uh-oh. I don't think that's her.
Yeah, you know we... Huh?
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, he was super energetic. Handled a super big TD. Way more spirited than me.
I've been keeping an eye on his condition through the street.
Okay, I feel like she knows something's up with me. What's going on?
Baiju is just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move around that much, since you've just regained consciousness.
I'm all right. Oh, I suddenly feel so much pain. What should we do? Should we joke around? I feel like this is bad timing though. I'm all right. I'll play it safe.
This isn't the place for talking. Let's go.
Uh-oh. Right when you say that. I'm unaffected? Okay, something is really going on. Whoa, okay. Well, welcome, Van Van. Like, we're just starting Wuwa right now. This is insane. Who's this guy?
Let the winds roar.
Shift.
Swift and resolute. I see your weakness.
Ooh. This guy won't take any damage.
And that strange tacit discord is here too.
It's the tacit discord's ability. Be careful.
Shake the shakeless.
Why is he not taking any damage? Oh, we're gonna take a step back. Okay, now we can attack, right? Is it because we weren't letting up? There we go. Ooh, let's get him. I'm already getting used to this. This is great. Okay, he's going into his second phase. Yeah, thanks for joining, Van Van. I appreciate it. Oh, okay.
The end has come.
You know what this reminds me of? It's like a combination of Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. At least combat-wise. Oh, okay.
Let me be your blade.
I see your weakness. Swift and resolute.
We got him. Nice. That was cool.
Yang Yang! Rover! Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Shakes your head. I'm fine. I'm fine. I hit. I'm fine.
See that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it.
I'm fine too. I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before. But Rover was able to completely defeat it.
We beat it together. It was a hard-won battle. Piece of cake. I'm a flex.
Rover, what was that last move called? That looked as cool as Fiamma's killer move.
That's strange. This place isn't known to be so dangerous.
Anyway, come check this out.
An illusion left by the tacit discord?
Oh, this is an echo.
Wow. An echo of the elite class. Someone got lucky today.
My apologies. We got a little carried away. Does reverberation or echo ring a bell to you, Rover? Everything in our world is made up of frequencies. And
Oh, so that's what the marks are. They are sound. I called it, right? So it's all about vibrations here. Oh, I mean, it makes sense. Wuthering waves. Yeah.
tacit discord
The waves of sound. Why didn't I think of that? I just thought of the ocean.
data banks in our Pangu terminals.
Oh, by Pangu Terminal, she means the gourd-shaped device every resonator has. Developed by researchers in Huanglong. But you see, it's not always we get to find these. Also, there's a limit to what your gourd can absorb.
Oh, really?
Only possible when your data bank's level is equal to or higher than the tacit discord's level. The terminal can then convert its reverberation into an echo for use in battle. My terminal issued a warning when it detected that tacit discord earlier. It should at least be an overlord class.
Overlord class? Is that
Would you
high
mind
up?
checking your data bank level?
No need for that. Rover, why don't you just try absorbing it with your terminal?
Ooh. She's like, just get straight to it. So if we beat enemies, we can absorb them then?
Oh, it doesn't work.
It says I'm level 0. What will happen if I can't absorb it?
No worries. You can start with smaller ones before tackling this guy here. There should be some sweet baby roche rooms around here. Let's go check those out, shall we?
We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the City Hall and the Academy. Let's make our exit.
Why do I feel like something's gonna happen? Ooh. Oh, it's through his hand! It's through his hand! It's like the Traveler. Whoa. So it's not the gourd that absorbs it, it's his hand. And the mark on his hand.
What kind of power is
Yeah, I'm not from around here.
You've been playing the fool all along?
Whoa, whoa, what was that?
Never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive?
That wasn't my resonance ability. I have no idea what happened. Something different from eating it alive. How does this relate to my cooking skills?
Could it be related to your lost memories? Can you recall anything now? Rover, are you feeling all right? Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Baiju, can we take Rover to do a checkup at Huashu Academy's Resonance Medical Department?
They have a medical department? Okay. Yeah, I need it. I'm fine.
Baiju?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not entirely unprecedented.
With the
Ooh.
human body. I remember comprehensive mirror for historians mentioned this in the Huanglong section's opening. A celestial being descended, commanding the Tian.
Celestial being descent. I guess we figured out what I am. Yeah.
They condensed the primordial essence, creating Pangu. Cleaving heaven and earth apart, they aligned the celestial and terrestrial. Their radiance encompassed the four corners. Thus began the illustrious annals of Huanglong, as provinces were first demarcated.
What does that mean?
If I may say, Rover, you seem quite mysterious too.
Whether it's true or not, that story happened a long time ago, when Jinzhou didn't even exist. Could it be that Rover's like the great-great-great-great-great-granddad?
Wow, you're calling me old? Is that what's happening here?
Jump to conclusions without enough data and proper analysis. Rover.
That's crazy. Wow.
Wait, the signal's back.
This is a holographic message to all of Jinzhou from the city hall.
My fellow soldiers and citizens, I apologize.
Ooh,
for
new
the
character.
inconvenience caused. I am Jin Shi, the magistrate of Jinzhou.
The magistrate.
As the moon chasing festival approaches, our city welcomes visitors
Moon chasing
from
festival.
the world. The festivities are highly anticipated by our people, and I too share in this joyful sentiment. Jinzhou has always been a crucial defense against the tacit discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. We have a heavy
So this is an ongoing issue then, right? That
retreat or failure.
I'm trying to piece this all together.
It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our citizens, that has allowed us to thrive in peace and prosperity. Despite the challenges of tacit discords, we remain steadfast and hospitable to visitors, upholding our enduring traditions. With that in mind, I have a favor to ask.
Ooh.
Among many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your arrival for a long time. Given the circumstances, you may be feeling bewildered at this time. You
She talking to me?
some strange happenings related to you. If you plan to stay in Jinzhou for some time, I would be more than delighted to personally meet you in the City Hall of Jinzhou. While I cannot guarantee to provide all the answers you need, I will do
Yeah, so she's probably one of the smartest characters in the lore, right? Or access to the most information.
Request. You can decide your course of action in any way you see fit. Therefore, I request the people and soldiers of Jinzhou to assist this esteemed visitor when the opportunity arises.
Dang, I guess I am very important. out of the gate, they're like, yeah, you are very special. The magistrate came out and just went, yeah.
Why do I get this feeling?
This person our magistrate was talking about.
Is Rover.
Moon chasing festival. It's still too early to tell. It's too early to tell. You guys are jumping to conclusions.
But I picked Rover.
Hey, that isn't the point, okay?
What are your plans now, Rover?
Go meet the magistrate at the city. Go, Jinzhou. Don't have any plans yet. Take a look at those festivities. I have to meet the magistrate.
Flashback of yourself looking into its eyes when you saw this. We can't confirm its authenticity, but based on the magistrate's message, it seems Jinzhou has a lot to do with your past. Whether you are the visitor our magistrate mentioned or not, you are surely important to Jinzhou, and you will be our important.
Friend! We've already entrusted our lives to each other. I've never seen so many TDs packed together. And that elite one was so scary. Well, you did get rid of most of them. Anyway, once we're back in Jinzhou, I'll treat you that famous specialty from Panhua's restaurant.
Yeah, she's the goofball of the group. This is the Amber of the group, okay? Let's go. I hope I made the right decision of choosing to go see the magistrate, but I feel like if she personally invited me and called me out, right?
To have a thorough physical examination once we arrive in Jinzhou. While there don't seem to be any immediate side effects following the absorption of that echo, we cannot rule out the possibility of
I'm gonna get you one you can absorb. I never go back on my promise. Your hero Tisha's on the hunt.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
There we go. We got it. Another echo. So I just absorb these guys and get stronger, right? That's what ends up happening. Unless nothing ends up happening.
Enact what you did before?
I feel nothing. I feel like I...
Maybe you can only absorb. Does it have to be a certain or maybe we should give your terminal a whirl. Yay! It worked!
Ooh.
I will be there for everyone,
Equip an echo to unlock a new skill.
leaving the past behind.
Whoa. What is this interface? Transform into a stone wall and charge forward. Okay. I don't want to level up yet, you know? I want to... Knowing Genshin, we're going to save into specific characters.
The functions are pretty much the same.
Whoa.
One with the sounds.
That's cool. Tutorial Echo. Tacit Discord is defeated. The remaining frequencies become an echo. You can obtain data bank XP by absorbing an echo for the first time. Echoes are an important source of the resonator strength. Resonators can use echo skill to transform. Oh my goodness. What kind of mechanic is that?
The meteor blade.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds.
What is that? Tidal Heritage.
Regain.
Okay, we'll absorb this guy too. You can summon. Set birthday. There we go. My birthday's this day. Trophies. All right. I'm getting used to this interface. This is really cool though. Yeah. I know why people have been glazing this game then compared to Genshin. I understand now. Ooh, okay. Lots of items obtained. Link email. Email linked. Claim. She looks fun. Tutorials. Counterattack dodge. Cool. Event. Oh, yes. This is like Genshin then. They talk about all the stuff they released, all the patch notes, stuff like that. Yeah, there's a lot I missed because I just downloaded the game. So, yeah, I already can. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I'm already calling it now. Better mechanics in Genshin. Feels so much smoother and it seems like it's a lot more fun and a lot less work. Which is kind of big. You know what I mean? Now I just got to figure out how to get to... Look at this. All this stuff right now. I don't even know what all this stuff does. So B is for backpack. How about T? Q is to... Activate resonance beacon. Okay. No, I'll activate it to make it easier for travel. What's this guy? Uh-oh. There's more than one of these guys.
Moment of resonance.
I'm gonna absorb this guy.
I will be there for everyone.
That's what I was looking for. Cool.
Future. Leaving
So let's equip this guy. And this guy. Gained ability.
One with the sounds. Leave it to me.
Let's see how these wolves.
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command.
Okay, they're done. They're done.
One with the sounds.
Ooh, okay.
This should suffice for a while.
Nice.
Speeding up.
I just like the speed of the game already. You know what I mean?
Speeding up.
What the heck is that thing over there? I know we're supposed to activate the beacon and go the other way, but like I'm just exploring right now. Let's take out this thing. Rose shroom.
Swift and resolute. Sounds. One more time.
Run, run, run. Charge in, charge in.
The hour is upon us.
Let me be your blade.
Fatal strike. Nice. And of course, absorb this guy. So C is character menu.
For everyone.
So it's like Genshin. C is character menu.
Leaving the past behind.
Equip. Now, if I go like this, because we have more... No, it's the turtle. Turtle's more than one. So if we upgrade... Okay, is there a refinement stage? So if we switch it with this guy... Do I switch to a turtle? Summon a baby and you do laser damage? What the heck? That's kind of broken. What? All right, let's activate it. I feel like I'm gonna get so strong before the game even starts. Okay. What is this? Mutterfly will swarm to the location you approach. Follow them to find out more content to explore. Okay. Okay. Oh, so they're like kind of like the Sealies. Okay. Cool.
To me.
All right.
Shake the shakeless.
Swift and resolute.
Absorb. Oh, we got a big boy.
I will be there for everyone.
We got a real big boy.
Shared future. Leaving the past behind.
Yeah, let's get the big boy out here. I need more costs to equip. Okay, I'll remove this guy. I'll switch you out for this guy. There we go. Wait, hold on. If I go character menu,
There for everyone.
can she also...
Destinations together.
Oh, she can. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that then. So they both have a skill. Cool, and we have a whole glossary. Claim. Nice. Stamina increased. Yo, welcome. Thanks for following. 64p. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's my first time playing Wuthering Waves, so we're just trying to figure out the mechanics. And I think it helps a lot that I played Genshin before, so I know how to play these gacha games of not spending anything yet, just waiting to see like what to save up on, right? So, yeah. Or 60 TP. The screen is really small from my end. Welcome to Wuthering my friend. Wuthering my waves. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I already like the mechanics of like having a tag team system. Like gameplay wise, it feels so much smoother. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's great. And this is coming from someone who jumped from Genshin. So, ooh, it's a Sonen's casket.
Look! Jinzhou City's just up ahead.
All right, let's hurry. That's what everyone says. I love Genshin, but we'll see. I have to play this a little bit more before I have an opinion. But I will say it's already on the right foot. For sure.
Rover?
Beginning of the world, Act 1. Oh.
There you are.
Whoa. Okay.
My dearest. Seed of fate.
Yeah. Story world building is just great. Yeah, it is. Also, the amount of waifus just like showing up already is crazy. Like, that was like the 5th one, and we're barely getting started. Like with Genshin, it took a little bit longer to meet everyone, right?
I am to return to the anomalies of the
That's
golden
crazy.
spirits, the resurgence of that tacit field, and the many wave-worn phenomena occurrences. I should report them in time.
Then I'll go.
I also like the soundtrack.
Prepare the documentation.
Yeah, it's called Gathering Wives. Wait, is it? Is it really? That's crazy.
It may take some time, but there won't be.
I mean,
any
okay.
paperwork.
You want to know something funny? I mentioned this before, but I haven't heard a single thing about this game. This is me going in blind. The only knowledge I have about Wuthering Waves is the Cantarella trailer with her tongue. That's how bad the Gooners were with this game. They projected that so loud that it even entered my Genshin orbit, and I knew about it. That's what's crazy. It got a skip button.
Guess I'll take Rover over
Nah, I've been enjoying it, dude. I don't want to skip over this. This is great.
for a while.
But I understand, because it does get annoying with Genshin where you just want to skip over the dialogue, right?
Our local specialty, you know.
Then I'll leave you in.
Leave it to me.
I'll send the branch of resin medical science a note.
I also want to catch up on the lore, right, when it's important.
Thorough physical examination on you to make
Cantarella-
sure you are fine.
It's Cantarella, right? Am I saying the name right?
Come visit the academy after your audit.
The Academy?
The nature of your condition and your body is bound to myself included.
I think your last.
I see.
Oh, yeah, phrasing. I understand now. Gathering Wives. Makes perfect sense.
So, we've got loads of fun in Jinzhou.
Let's go. Oh, really? Okay, that's good. Whoa. Oh, there's a trailer? General, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna call you 60. You mind if I call you 60? Or do you have a specific name? Yeah, I'm already loving this though. All this stuff right here is great. New resonator.
Shisa, ally of justice at your
Oh, okay.
Are you the one in need of a
We got the Amber. We unlocked Amber. Cool. We already got 2 wives. Okay. Oh, and she has guns. What? There's guns in this game? What is happening? Dang, as someone who mains Cloran and Genshin, this is what I need. This is what I need right now. Yeah. Laugh all you want. This is my first time. I didn't even know guns were in. Like, I thought this was gonna be all swordplay and magic. All right, let's get the beacon. All right. Now I have a new mission, okay? You know, I grew up on an old game called Pokemon, so I got to catch them all. You know, I got unlocked all these characters. Every single one, okay? That's my new goal. We got 2 out of I don't know how many currently, but we're gonna catch them all.
Here we are. Jinzhou's Nexus Tower.
Nexus Tower.
Let me see. Think of it as Jinzhou's largest service station or an integration hub. It's something along those lines. I'm not much of a tech person myself. Long story short, it's a navigator, a defense system, and a regional information center all in one enormous package. The smaller one
Oh, really?
earlier are resonance beacons.
Resonance beacons. Oh, okay.
Between all beacons, you
I'm assuming this is like the giant one that unlocks the map, right? That's what it basically is.
Just place your terminal.
Yeah. It's gonna act like a stat, or in Breath of the Wild, you know, like unlocking the maps. That's what this is gonna be. Yeah, I stayed up for 56 hours to do my exploration in Lamau. I got like 110 pulls from that. Really? Okay, that's cool. I knew it! I knew it! It's the same thing! Yeah! Well, okay, we gotta see the map. Lake Heights, the Ridge, Memento Square, Clouded Cliffs, the Ravine. Okay. Items obtained. Yeah, I'm a collector, okay?
I have the arrangements in place. Rover, you can come visit the magistrate at any time. Shuzia, do you mind bringing Rover over to the city hall?
That's cool. I like the holograms. Take the elevator. They have elevators? No wooden pulley system? Okay. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. We're just gonna run. Yeah. Well, one thing I learned about Genshin is you gotta like wait. Yeah, sorry. I'll wait, don't worry. I'm gonna wait. All right, cool. Yeah, sorry about that. I forgot I had ads enabled. But yeah, that's crazy though. Yeah, you gotta. That's what I'm also gonna do is I'm also gonna save up because I want to like save up for like a good character that I learned is good, but also looking right. Yeah, I won't make the same mistake of Genshin where I like pull on every single banner. Yeah. Gotta earn bucks. Yeah. The next one is meta. Ooh, really? So is that really good? And aesthetics too? Oh, nice.
They didn't tell me I'm not. Why can't you let me talk to the magistrate? How far
Oh,
did you get? Did you manage to see the magistrate? I got to see Lady Sandwich.
I kind of want to listen in.
Even looked back at me.
Floplada. Is that the one that released now for this banner update?
That I wasn't the guest the magistrate was waiting for. Who has anything?
Damn, they're ranting because I'm more special than them. That's crazy.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'm seeing such
Dang.
a crowd in front of the city hall.
It's a rerun. Oh, we hate those.
I've never seen so many non-staff personnel here before.
Are they all here for an audience with the magistrate?
People here have applied for an audience, but I heard they've all been
Oh dang, so I am extra special. She's already wanting me to show up. Carlotta is on the anniversary banner. Oh, okay. That's who she is. Okay. Turned down by who?
Advised to leave by the magistrate's bodyguard upon sending in their applications. The ones staying here are either trying to apply for some other people or just too stubborn to leave. The few that made it inside said it only took one freezing look from Lady Sunhwa and they were compelled to leave.
What kind of
That's crazy.
that? Sounds like you've met some.
She's the magistrate's personal bodyguard.
Ooh, so we have a new character too.
I've heard of her before.
You got the MC aura? Yeah. Right.
Ice beauty. That's what the rumor.
Perhaps the magistrate is not here yet.
Small chance she's not in the city hall, but it's very unlikely. For
Yeah, I love that. When you play a game and everyone's already like, yeah, no, you're great.
It's literally impossible.
MC aura. Yeah, I am the main character.
Schedule. It's already unless she's engaged on a business trip.
Yep. There's got
Which, you know what's funny? Genshin Impact tried to do something similar for one of their banner events. For one of the stories, they introduced this new character. And she was already like fiending for you. And they were trying to like lean into that. But they don't do it enough. So I feel like Genshin right now is in a struggle where they want to do it because they know it's popular. But they're also stuck in a place where they haven't committed to it. And they played it more serious. So they're kind of in a weird spot.
I agree, though. So far, you've been ticking all the boxes in our magistrate's description.
Can holographic messages be pre-recorded?
Can.
Have you thought of something, Rover?
Perhaps the magistrate did not know who her guest was. I'm wondering why the magistrate wanted to meet her guest in person. She must have a reason for attracting all this attention. Yeah. She's not doing this to avoid confusion for her guest. She should anticipate the follow-up of her public message. Still, how does she decide who her guest is? Nothing in particular.
Can't really keep up with your.
Same here. Anyway, our magistrate's the best lead we have for now. No matter what she has in store for Rover.
Dude, okay. Okay. Because you're familiar with Genshin and Natland. So, my problem with Natland is, and here's I think where it flopped. It is the best of Genshin and the worst. And I think the biggest problem with Natland is they try to do too much with all the cultures they were trying to cram in. By cramming in, I kid you not, like 5 different nations inspired by real life countries and cultures, they blew it up so there's way too much for such a small area. It's like one of the smallest nations too. So if they just focused on 1 or 2, I feel like they could have fleshed out the characters better and actually like focused on Natland being like more specific instead of trying to do all like these different nations. I think that's where it fell apart with the war part was good, but then it's all the side quests that I think a lot of people hated, right? You could have had everything be related to the war if you hadn't made so many tribes that you had to go explore and talk to. You know what I mean? That's what I think is the biggest problem with Natland. So,
What do you think?
because I still think the captain's one of the coolest characters they introduced, right? Yeah, that too. I think they should have said, like, again, there was a lot of interesting things. I just think execution-wise is where it blew up. Like, yeah, it was her design. A lot of people liked it just because it was like, you know, it's very revealing. But at the same time, it's just like, you're right. Like a TikTok biker, or like they mentioned she was the only human that was an Archon. But it's like, well, you didn't really explore that. That would have been interesting to explore if you had more time, right? Yeah. No. I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. Is like, they mentioned she's human. So she's wearing, like, I didn't mind the outfit because she's human as an Archon. But it's like, well, why is a human an Archon? Right? Where was the difference? Even though she's from 500 years ago, you know, I thought Archons were supposed to be gods or something, right? So they didn't explore it. And I'm like, I hope they like go back to it for Nod Cry, because she still has her Gnosis, right? So I think Natland was way too big, way too ambitious for what they were doing. They should have either saved it for like an expansion of Genshin outside of the nations, or just made another game with those inspired, you know, instead of cramming it all into it. I think too many cooks in the kitchen. Because look at Fontaine. Fontaine was beautiful beginning to end. It was like almost perfect, right? Gangooner, you know, that's fair. That's fair, right? Like, I understand too, but like, I think like you're right. Aesthetically, it was kind of clashing all over the place too.
In that case, how about meeting with the magistrate first? We're not allowed to go with you. Shizia and I
Dang, so they're not allowed to follow him.
will be waiting for you.
So I'm gonna see. Here's the thing. I feel like a lot of people also maybe put Wuthering on a pedestal because of Natlan. Because a lot of people were disappointed with Natlan. And look, I understand. But I always go back to Genshin. And funny thing, with the exploration with Genshin, I don't even play the Natlan anymore. I cleared all the like side quests, but I don't go back to Natlan to explore. I go back to Fontaine. That's what I do. Fontaine's fun. I like Fontaine.
That's right. We're not going anywhere. Just give us a shout if anything goes down. Wait, no, we won't be able to hear ya. Plus, they've got this rule about not yelling inside the city hall.
Oh, really? That's so weird. All right. Hopefully I'm the right person and she just doesn't look at me. Also, I want to meet this bodyguard, right? 2.4 update will be another Genshin could never moment. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I also heard the problem with Genshin is they don't focus on quality of life improvements. Even though the community really wants it. You know what I mean? Like a skip button. For all the dialogue. Whoa. Okay. This feels like I'm special. Can I break pots? Oh, dang it. I thought it was gonna be Zelda. I could break pots and collect stuff. Receptionist. Okay.
Please, follow me.
Ooh, okay. Either that or she has some like ability where she's like a clairvoyant. She can see the future. If I switch to walking, right? Sit down.
Lady Sanhua will be with you shortly.
Interesting. Only quality life they care about is buying yacht with their dowel. Yeah. No, that's fair. Ooh, is this the bodyguard? Yeah, I already know why people are already glazing this. This is still technically Mondstadt from this game's perspective. Whoa. It's in her eye. The way is Hoyo Seo. I think that means
I apologize for the delay. My name is Sanhua, the bodyguard of Madam Magistrate.
hello.
Regret to inform you that Madam
You'll get her for free and she's a metaphor?
Prior to
Really?
her departure, she instructed me to bring you these tokens and a welcome gift.
That's crazy.
Madam Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. This may help you acquire the information you desire sooner. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please rest assured she will be here.
That's such a sick design though. The mark on her eye. That's cool. Where's the magistrate?
Sorry, I cannot disclose her whereabouts at this time. Please trust me that she is eagerly looking forward to meeting you in person.
Did something happen to her?
Ability to provide a better answer. Madam Magistrate has a task that she must handle alone, but she has never for one moment
Interesting.
about her meeting with you.
Yeah, you can finish the game even without pulling any 5 stars? Really?
Not knowing exactly when you'd arrive.
That's crazy. Genshin would never, right? Hashtag Genshin would never moment.
Because she will require at least 3 3 days to complete her current task.
I just remember how hard, right? Because like I remember how hard like I tried doing some of the rewards to get more like primo gems to farm for characters. I've like gone level 90, gone multiple constellations, basically maxed out their talents, and I still cannot one-shot enemies. It's so annoying. I'm like, these are grunts. What do you mean I can't one-shot them, right?
I'll be sure to convey your kindness to Madam Magistrate.
Like I have a C6 character.
My sincerest gratitude. Yes, Madam Magistrate does hope to have your assistance, but there is no rush for a decision. She does not want to pressure you into anything you may not desire. We invite you to learn about our situation before making a final commitment.
Interesting. How am I supposed to know what the token represents?
Tokens. It is never her intention to confuse you with the puzzles. Instead, they should serve as clues that lead you toward the truth.
Ooh.
Magistrate deeply regrets not having the time to we value your presence far more than.
Got it.
Since Madam Magistrate is currently away, I cannot make the final confirmation on her behalf. But you are truly exceptional.
Oh, okay.
Regarding
I understand. I understand.
my eyes can see the frequencies of all.
See, I also kind of like the...
Or rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency.
It's her voice too.
You look undistorted and authentic in your original form. In my eyes, you appear the way you are.
What do the frequencies of others look like?
They all look different.
You know what? That's fair. No, I understand though. Yeah, I agree.
May I have your terminal for a moment?
She reminds me of like hot intimidating. You know what I mean? Like she actually does give me a lot of Your Forger vibes. You know what I mean? Who was only got to wear English VA because it's the best one. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, it's so good.
The device every resonator carry. Madam Magistrate.
Damn, maybe. See, I made a thumbnail because I'm gonna edit this down to a VOD and post it on my YouTube. It's by the same name, by the way, Sayorius. I made a thumb. Okay, real quick. We're gonna pivot just ever so slightly. Let me do this. All right, since we're talking about Genshin, let's go full webcam. Real quick. All right. I made this thumbnail for clickbait. I haven't started Wuwa. I'm just joking, okay? But, all right. This is my thumbnail. Just to get I know people glaze the shit out of Wuwa. And I know there's probably a reason why they say it's better than Genshin Impact. But for the clicks, I'm going to post it. Because I think it'd be fun. And that'll be the start of my video series of playing Wuwa. Bro got a death wish? I really do. I really do. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's funny. I'll be more serious with the other videos. But yeah, no. I'm going to piss off so many Wuwa fans. I know how bloodthirsty the gacha space can be.
Has been upgraded to the latest generation.
I'm glad you find some humor in it. Hopefully there's some others who do too.
You are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border pass and residence beacon. You will only need to display your
Yeah, she's so hot, dude. I understand. I understand completely. Yeah, maybe because I was thinking about maybe like saving up more for Genshin, like grinding Genshin just for resources to get better characters. I'm sorry. I don't know how I'm going to be able to play Genshin now when I'm spending so much time on this game. You know what I mean? Right. God forbid someone posts your clips out of context in Gacha Police. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know about Gacha Police. Uh-oh. It's going to be bad, dude. It's going to be bad. Yeah, don't play Genshin easy. I'm considering it. Like, I may now just pivot to playing Genshin just for when, like, they announce a cool character. And I'm like, you know what? I'll play. I've been saving up. You know, I'll pull this character. Or if, like, the main Archon quest comes out. Because I am excited for Nod Cry. Nod Cry sounds interesting. I just hope they're able to pull it off properly. You know what I mean? But, yeah. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou, and that includes City Hall.
Including the city hall. Also,
Ooh, nice.
have you decided your place of residence in Jinzhou? If not, Madam Magistrate has arranged accommodation for you in
Oh, nice. Home sweet home. Yes.
your room if you need.
That won't be necessary. I have friends waiting outside. Yeah, bro, she's so hot. I understand though. Yeah, okay. 60. How much time do you think it'll take for me to get canceled once I drop that thumbnail? Guarantee you under 24 hours, if that gets dropped in Gacha Police, it's over for me. It's over. I may gain a little bit of subscribers, but every like YouTuber will probably make a video on me. I'm just kidding. I'm not that big. It'd be pretty funny though if it did. Yang Yang. Under 6 hours. How long till the death threats? how long till the swatting?
What gives? Was I mad?
Yeah, apparently it went really well. Like, I don't know what you guys were talking about her being super strict and scary.
City Hall.
What's going on?
Wind is rising. The increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now our magistrate's absent.
Plus, the mysterious rover.
I'm afraid.
I'm afraid Jinzo may be in danger. Yeah.
Reported to the City Hall, the Ministry of War, and I mean, this is one long. And we're talking about Jinzhou of all places.
Jinjo.
They
Yeah.
saw our fair share of unrest over the past 1,000
Yeah,
years.
black screen, white text, OMG, Honkai Star Rail saved.
United we stand, a bastion of might. One equals a lead. Do you have any plans, Rover?
No. For my next video, you know what I have to do? If I'm going the thumbnail clickbait route, my next one on Wuthering Waves is Wuwa should be like Genshin. Or Wuwa should change its quality of life to be like Genshin's. Genshin is just better. In my title. And then to show like, you know, the greater sign. Genshin is greater than Wuwa. It's over. That's a 3-day vacation in my books. Let's investigate the items.
Team up.
So, what's so special about
Take the candy, take the small device, take the leaf, take the black fruit, take out. Take the candy.
a candy? Oh, I've had these when I was at. I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went on a trip.
It reminds me of my childhood. I still remember the taste.
Okay, there's a candy.
It was so sweet.
There are a lot of people doing it and CCs are pissed off already, so it's better for you to do it once and only. Yeah, no, I know. I am very much aware of all the drama going on right now. It is bad. People are bringing out personal shit, and I'm like, guys, these are just gotcha games. But you know, some people want the smoke, right?
I was really scared of getting my. But what does it mean as a token?
Take a small device. Interesting.
Like it
A
is
sundial.
technological device that tells time by using sunlight.
Yeah, we gotta be careful. That's why it's like a one and done thing. Like, I also can tell the winds of the community or the vibes of the community, because I've done shit posting in the past on my channel, like my YouTube, where I'll do clickbait of like I say a good show is shit, and people will come and bash me, but they'll actually watch the video and be like, "I know he's actually praising it." It's happened before. So I'm well aware that this could be very much a possibility, but like you gotta be careful. Like you can also gauge it of like the ones who are intellectual that will watch the video versus people who will just shit on you and not watch the video and realize that you were just joking. You're being ironic. Yeah. Oh, sick. Let me get through this dialogue.
On this sundial, and its inner ring shows the four symbols, each generally. The teal long represents the east. The white tiger stands for the west. The vermilion bird stands for the south. And finally, we have the black tortoise for the north.
I feel like that's going to be important later.
It seems the sundial is supposed to show both time and direction. But how could it work when there is not a
Ugh, that
Take the leaf.
the color of this leaf seems a bit odd. Can't
I think. I'm sorry.
I feel like that leaf is going to be really important then.
Because mangosteens are not native to Zhengzhou. They're not always available.
Take out.
Shizia and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar pearl. Do you
It does look quite familiar.
no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou.
Yeah, we can ask kids. Let's go ask kids about candy. So I'm assuming if I go to my...
For everyone, as we head toward.
So if I go B... Quests... There we go. Friends. There we go. Here, I will do this. I will just quickly go boop. You can't see anything. Cool. All right, I added. And we are back. Cool. Oh, there are some kids. Hello, fellow children. I am just as young as you. I'm not an old man. Have you seen this candy before? After a tense moment of silence, the little girl seems to have finally made up her mind about a great sacrifice. Children are sacrificing themselves to me. I just want to know about the candy. She offers you her hand, revealing a small piece. Oh, never mind. She's handing me a candy. I thought she was going to be like, don't take me away.
Got this. It's really good. You can have one.
Thank you, but why?
Magistrate said we should be nice to every guest.
Candy spells riddle. Yeah, I gotta collect all the pieces of candy.
There's still some distance to the Huash.
I just installed some apps for
Utility. Wait, you can grapple? Utilities. Whoa, 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 wait.
Select the grapple.
Wait, that's actually so cool.
If you
Hold
want to
on.
throw like the Jinzhou
What?
speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover.
Haha.
Oh, wait a sec. Someone, yeah? What? Duty calls. Sorry, Rover. If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinzhou speedster, will be there in a sec. Stop! Stop! Don't call. Anyway, I gotta go.
Sure. Go, Rover. Let's.
Yeah, that's the least fun utility too. Wait, it's the least fun? Wait, what do you mean? We're basically Spider-Man swinging around.
Daiju hasn't replied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab.
Whoa, okay, okay.
There must be Mr. Mortefi from the Department of Safety.
All the waifus, those were for the boys.
Before.
Now this is for the men, the hot men here. I'm just kidding. There are even better ones. Really?
Let's try asking it.
What? You need something?
Okay, that's our D Luke, right?
I refuse to tolerate the foolish striving of those insatiable slugs. deal with a man like him. I'd rather handle it personally and swift. And you are?
Mr. Mortifi, please pardon our intrusion. We are friends of Baiju, and we're here to look for her.
I see.
Not at all.
Baja should be in the data analysis.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the new Federation, and he joined the Washu Academy a few years ago. I heard his talent is truly impressive. People say he
I just
is
like this.
pretty at first glance.
Like this. Just like swing, 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 swing.
Get to know him. Shizia told me he's quite popular with the kids. Children have been pestering him for all kinds of fancy toys, and he's always open to their requests.
That's cool. Ooh, inspect. Oh, we know this person.
Here you are.
She's also okay. She's my second favorite design. Yeah, it is. Because you can tag in and you'll continue like a follow-up combo, which Genshin does not do.
What do you think?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible.
Yeah, okay. Do you think it's too early to say it? I'm gonna say it, okay? 60, do you want me to say it? I think Wuwa clears Genshin. It does clear Genshin. If this is all just the start, if this is just the like, here's the thing. I'm not gonna hate on Genshin. I love Genshin. I played it when Leeway was still coming out. That's how early I started with Genshin. And I've had lots of fun memories and some of the stories that are incredible. That being said, if this is supposed to be like Mondstadt levels of writing already, like, and combat, yeah, no. Yeah. If I had to choose between the two and recommend one or the other, Wuwa. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Data is always. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This
Yeah, dang. I feel like
will require
I've opened my eyes
to access
for the first time in a long while.
file a request with one of the Tacitite studies related branches. Yes. 1 moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know.
Take out, show them all the tokens or...
Items in 20 minutes. And the analysis report will be ready 5 minutes after that. Take a right, and you'll find me in the testing room.
I'll just take up the sundial.
This one looks like the early hand. It's lightweight, and its design differs from that of the typical sundial. And it appears to be missing a part. See? There's a groove here.
It will take some time before the results are ready.
Shall we wait here at the academy?
Sure.
You can.
I don't want to give him too much.
Don't forget your physical.
All right. Body checkup. Uh-oh. Wait. What do you mean body checkup?
I'll need to check your health status and see if there are. Now let's begin. If you're ready.
All right.
Try
I'm
to
ready.
invest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal.
Unfortunately, I can't. What? Try your best? What is that? Sorry, it seems like I can't do that.
You're not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. So the Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body. But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing.
Dang, so I'm broken. Like, I have this shit built in. Will I turn into a monster? What kind of impact? What kind of Genshin impact will this have on me?
I can't say. Put it simply.
Also, I'm happy there are more females than male in Wuwa. It's a gacha game targeted for men anyways.
Inside your body.
Yeah. See, okay. Here's my thing, right? Because I know there's a big, like, you know, there's people who are like, oh, why do you sexualize women in video games? This and that. Which, the main reason is because, like, we want it, consumers want it, and they'll pay for it. I mean, it's just a science, right? We like seeing pretty things. But my solution isn't necessarily that we need to get less of the women, but more men, hot men in video games. I feel like anyone who complains it, just find people to make a male-only game, you know? That's kind of like the reverse Wuwa or Genshin, where most of the characters are hot men, and there's a couple cool like hot females, but it's mostly geared towards women, you know? Like, that's your solution. Like, don't take away stuff from like these games. Let us live, but just give them, because I feel like everyone's in the same boat. If you find hot people, you know, someone's gonna find them hot regardless of gender, right? So my solution is like, I'm 100% for those games that are more geared towards women. Like, men and women can have their cake and eat it too. Like, it's okay if we're at separate tables, right? So, but you're right. I think this is good. That's good because that's what people want, right? Genshin is more balanced, I feel, but Wuwa definitely. If there are more females, I think that's a good thing. Sounds like a cool terranium idea.
There are so many mysteries. It seems we need a symbiote. Please hold your terminal. This is the academy.
Like, it's almost like a, what is it, Stellar Blade? Like, people love that game.
I will assist you.
And like, just let people be happy.
Simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
Oh, okay. Oh, we could play as her? That's crazy. Whoa. Whoa. I'm getting really good with the combat too. Maybe I'm just used to Genshin being slower, so I'm already like infinitely better. You know? Yeah, you're good. You're good. I understand. You gotta do your dailies. Ooh. Use it now. Yeah, I've gotten really good with this.
I suppose we'll do another round of fully
Let me be your blade. Leave it to me.
There we go. That was pretty easy. I bet Splitter Blade. I'm playing Nike right now, and it was made by same devs. Yeah, no, I heard it Nike, right?
Rover, you can find the exit.
It's not. Is it Nike or something else? Am I saying it wrong? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, something's happening.
Something's wrong.
Uh-oh.
Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? Huh. I'm
Are we gonna see that lady that showed up earlier?
and this
Nikkei?
moon.
Is it Nikkei?
What is
Okay, it's not Nike. It's Nikkei. Okay. I knew I was saying it wrong. It's not a shoe company.
tacit discords?
Uh-oh. Whoa, what? Dude, that guy's design. Whoa. This is crazy. Oh, her. That's crazy.
Rover! Rover! Thank goodness. You're awake, Baiji. What happened just now?
Rover, do you still remember? Can you give us some more details?
A giant tacit discord with a scythe.
Giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the crownless. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere. but we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were
No regrets. I found a game where I mistyped Nike shoes too. Honestly, that's a legendary find. If you were looking for Nike shoes and you came up with it's Nikkei, right? Yeah, Nikkei. Yeah, that's so dope.
may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometime I suspect it could have
Yeah, I'm scared. Here's the thing. I'm scared of delving into that game specifically because I feel like it'll awaken something in me, you know? Like I feel like I'm on like, yeah, I'll play Wuwa because that's fun combat and stuff.
also check the sim
But the things I've heard from that game are insane, you know?
if you feel anything unusual. Please come.
Thank you, I will. Convene. Oh, whoa, okay. Do I have to hit convene? Or can I click out? I'm forced to use. It's a Gunner game from the outside, but inside it's suppressive as fuck. Oh. Oh. That's crazy. I have to hit, right? The one convene. Ah, fine. Right, who am I gonna pull?
A researcher
Oh.
at the Huashu Academy. Let me witness where
Alright, so this is the event. Shirkona. Resonator. Whoa. Add her to the lineup.
may this journey bring us closer to the truth.
Dang, I just replaced her. Yeah, easy skip. You can use. Yeah, easy skip.
Here's your sundial.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test rip?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It sounds different from a solid object. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle.
Ooh, okay.
The sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We scanned it, and there's a small paper scroll inside. However, it's missing a crucial component. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed.
Impressive analysis. Ooh, so we have to look for this thing, right?
Study. Now, I specialize in developing tacit. It wouldn't have taken me this. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look
Maybe we
like.
can brute force it.
No need to ask. I just need some time to think. One moment. What is you certainly
Uh-oh.
are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good.
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think?
Yeah, he looks like a purring cat now.
Him to help us with assembling.
I guess the Cami people are just passionate about problem solving.
Rover, what?
Okay. Investigate surrounding or talk to... I'll just talk to him. I mean, it's pretty easy, right?
Yes, of course. I'll indeed. You just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? Stops. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to this. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time. Considering its
What?
entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll draw up a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Zhang Li's workshop.
Zhang Li's. Is that a new character?
You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full of them.
Who is, yeah, who is he?
Is that the
Yes. It doesn't take me much effort to figure. He's the expert in automata mechanics I mentioned earlier.
Let's go get it over with. Yeah.
mentally prepared myself for the worst, though it is a bit. Rover? Please.
Don't touch that. It could be dangerous.
This should be it. Let's go back and.
I think we found it. Cool.
Mr. Morty,
He was a free 5-star last year. Oh, really?
Good. Bring it.
The test results are in.
I'm all ears.
Mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular from the purple leaf you presented. I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency. This is the scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind. This is not an ordinary leaf. But it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either.
Ooh.
Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
The wave worn. Yeah, what is that?
the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomenon. The lament.
Interesting.
is the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the academy should have information. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start.
Mr. Mortifi?
The missing pointer has been installed. And now the
Ooh.
setup should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed.
Whoa. Okay.
Should be able to open.
The earthly branches represent time. The 4 symbols replace. Just force it open.
The earthly branches and these symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle.
Yeah, just break it after we
Way of
went
recording time.
through all that trouble finding the piece.
Now, what kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives. Namely, the grand...
This is cool. I like just like the characters on the screen flashing. The grand libraries, time-based filing, I just mentioned.
Public archives are organized in this manner too.
I see. Let's go to the archives then. All right, I guess we're heading to the archives. Whoa.
I found it.
On the way shelf. Oh, it's all in here? Like this whole area has like a workshop archive. Okay.
Wait, Rover, it's
Abstract. Nova Phi is an acute infectious disease with no effective treatment, primarily affecting children under 6 years old. It is highly contagious with severe symptoms including fever, limb pain, muscle atrophy. To combat this disease, a live and attenuated vaccine has been developed and successfully passed phase 3 clinical trials on June 16th at 3 p.m. The medical section established a specialized team for this vaccine's development. This review aims to analyze the progress of the vaccine research and provide valuable insight for further studies. Results have shown promising immunization outcomes, making the vaccine a potential solution for preventing Nova Phi infection. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Nova Phi surpassed 2,000 death toll. What the? That's crazy. Open. Look for clues about the tokens up here. Year, resonator.
If I remember correctly, the gorges of spirit can be for net.
I like jumping. This is fun. I love jumping.
Rover,
share your thoughts.
Rover?
Talk about all the tokens.
We've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle.
Yes.
Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information.
Ooh, okay.
It had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information.
So I think this is like code. Like the magistrate's trying to let him know something, right? That's what I'm assuming.
However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters.
Or maybe...
She was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to...
weed out the wrong recipients.
She needed to ensure that those who may come across these tokens without understanding their true meaning would not be able to use them for access. If it were
Ooh.
you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true method.
So that's why we got tokens. Leave the academy. That's interesting. Why are you asking chat for spoilers? Because here, I'll increase it. There we go. No, I was just wondering if you were gonna meet him, not like
Finally done with my patrol.
if he's a playable character or not.
How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
You make it sound like I'm old.
Nigel
Yeah.
said he isn't great. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
Nothing special. A typical patrol. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now.
That's quite a lot. You almost put me to sleep.
It's the middle of the night. All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Penn.
Do you have
I'll
a
be
place
there.
to stay, Rover?
I'll be staying at City Hall.
Talk
Yeah.
about hospitality. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till...
Okay, I'll let them come with me. Oh. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Wait, who were those guys? I have a bad feeling about this. I can change the time. So we don't have to wait? Like, get it? We don't have to wait for it to go all the way around like a needle? What? What is that? You could just... That was like 2 seconds. Yeah, IRL days. Dude, it's so bad when it makes you wait 2 days. Oh, it's... Oh. Oh. I didn't know you could do that.
Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of...
That's crazy. That's crazy. I feel like I'm saving so much time or like speed running this game, even though we're taking our time with it.
What do you say, Rover?
That's how fast paced this game is already.
In the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance with just a few tugs of the rope. I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijur leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker.
That sounds dangerous.
By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, so it only took us 1 trip to the Academy to solve half of our
Yep.
problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us to.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
Look into the mangosteen instead. Look into the strange leaf.
Bai just said the leaf bears the frequencies of then. We must leave the city.
Tell him about the dream you had.
Stars. A dark-haired girl. And you said it was flowing in a certain... You've never mentioned the etheric sea and resonance chords, and perhaps it was that girl might be the key to recovering your memories. It's a site of the Trinodian War and the source of all TD outbreaks.
Okay.
The Midnight Rangers
They have
Red Line
3 to
Base
4
is
hours
stationed
of
there as
average
well.
quest times. Are we talking about the main? We're talking about the main store. Like,
Leaving the city, my shift's coming up.
Without a doubt.
how many quests do they have out right now for Wuwa? Okay, I unlocked the events menu.
Guide me.
We resonators can boost our combat ability if you feel like it.
Yang Yang, did you hear that? Is that someone crying and wailing?
That should be the Midnight Rangers training camp. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits.
Uh-oh.
I will be there for everyone.
Let's reach farther destinations.
Oh, I gotta
together.
level up. Optional.
Combat isn't just about strength. You need skills and wisdom too. And
Each act is average 1 to 3 hours. Okay. I don't know, 12 or 13. Oh, so I mean, it's not like crazy, but it's still a good chunk.
You there? Looking
And
to
they're
put
still
on some
coming out with
training?
more, right? It's
Good
like
training
an
keeps you
ever-growing
sharp.
game. Like there's still more story to be told, right? Solo challenge. We got this. We'll solo them easily.
No hesitation. Hopefully this helps.
Leave it to me.
The hour is upon us.
Synchronization.
Hopefully this helps.
Ooh.
Let the winds roar.
Swift and resolute.
Leave it to me.
That was easy. Yep. Well, that's good then, right? Oh, and then I'm assuming this is like kind of like, oh, like not, I was gonna say dungeons, but like, you know, the shrines or whatever, domains, right? Or you just play this and you can get rewards. Cool, we did it.
Defense of the city gate has been strengthened.
Access pass
Ooh.
is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits. What is your business, young lady? It's my 3rd shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. I've
Oh, she's
promised
from the
missing
event,
man's
right?
grandfather to bring him back.
Yeah.
Would you?
Be that as it may.
Well, everything seems fine in the city.
That's why we must stay vigilant. So people... Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is,
General
he will keep an
Gian.
eye on every soldier. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news.
Thank you.
Yeah,
but
these
I've
design
already
suits,
asked
she's a
the
common
transition
5.
for help and tried every method. I understand your concern.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Oh,
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an accent. Your accent? Just you two?
Oh, are we gonna have her like come along? The monk over there is coming with us.
thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed.
Is it allowed?
Well, it says you have the highest. Honestly, he could lead an entire troop out of the city with you.
Dang.
Sure.
Another wife gathered. Dude, the fact that they're like, oh, watch out, there's an ad coming in 2 seconds.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran?
Yeah, that's crazy though.
According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is very likely in the Desert Highland. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find
Yeah, the
him.
fact that like,
Of course.
nah, that's crazy. Oh, you turned on ad blocker. Oh, we're good. That's smart. No, but it's crazy how like, yeah, everyone just loves him. The fact that he has already so much power. Like, if I hit M, does it show the map? Okay, so I'm going this way. Oh my gosh, what the? How big is this area? Yeah, so many characters, dude. Go to the base. All right, I'm gonna talk to this guy.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person. Juyan. The one you're looking for. Is he...
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he all right?
I
Oh,
met
she's
him
looking for
once.
someone.
He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him. He must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-service.
I see.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have on your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons.
Sure.
Great. I'll send...
Wait, Detective Beacons went offline? Okay. Wait, hold on. Sensor. Oh, so that's what they mean by utility. Whoa. Okay. I see a chest though. There's the chest up here, right? Cool. Oh, there's another beacon. What the heck is this? What are these things? What the heck? Training dummies.
Leave it to me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Break. Till the end has come.
Let me be your blade. Tempest.
Oh my god. Dude, the combat. Holy shit.
Speeding up. to our endeavor.
And then where's the beacon I was like looking at earlier? Was this huge one over there? Right, but then I thought that was a closer one. Oh, right here. Cool. I quickly run over here and get that beacon online. Oh my god, what is that?
Sounds come forth of this house.
Verity shines.
Whoa, wait. What the heck?
Swift and resolute.
Well, that was easy. That was crazy. Yeah, no, I'm already like... Yeah, combat... you know what? If I go back to Genshin, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. That's what's gonna happen. Because I'm like, why is this game so slow? Oh, and the look at it. The leaves are the same, right? Yeah, yeah, you understand. I just got, I'm gonna try teleporting now. Fast travel. Welcome to the winning side. Damn. Really that bad, huh? Now I know why the gacha community is heated, dude. Like, I feel like now the people who are defending Genshin looking back
Is that the beacon? Why are there so
are
many
only
people?
doing it because they started with Genshin and they already put so many hours in Genshin. You know what I mean?
Soldiers.
Oh, so we're finding some people that aren't good guys. Probably bandits or something.
Greetings. What?
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south.
Excuse me.
Run, everyone!
Yeah, they're probably bandits or something.
I can't move.
Please don't arrest us. We really had.
What happened?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's...
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides.
No, we ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the Tacit Discord.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Oh, and here's some money. This should...
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
I feel like someone's gonna go crazy though.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Dang. They're... Yeah, Genshin is bad compared to Wuwa. Yeah. Pretty much. Oh, I knew it! I knew one of them was gonna attack. There's no way that you show them and nothing happens.
A tough nut, ain't you?
The Exiles.
Just
Ooh.
told you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids. Don't test our patience. Just
I already beat him before he finished the dialogue.
We're begging you, stop!
Why did you attack us? Do you have other mouths to feed?
They seem trained.
of course we're ordinary people. We done some wrongs. I tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off just to go back to the city and get lost.
So they're known as
Ran
the
out of food and
exiles.
cash halfway, so we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army. Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's
We
a
shouldn't
way.
give this to them anymore.
What I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou even when they are so many. I used to travel alone when I left my master.
Hey, what's wrong?
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich.
Damn,
It was
that's a
only meant
bar.
to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily in a time like this.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help you search for job.
Hurry, move, let's get out.
No, I wasn't trying to.
Ugh, quite the shop, are you?
Is this the only detective?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped.
Really? Then why does that one?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been.
I see. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix?
Okay. All right. So we got a new piece of lore, the exiles. Oh, it's one of these puzzles. Okay. There we go. Aha. Back online. Well, what the heck is that? Is that a domain? I think it's a domain, right? Yeah, damn, what early game is low quality compared to stories starting from mid game? Really? Yeah, it's... I knew it. We got unlocked though, so we can revisit it. Oh my gosh, I'm running up the side?
The end has come.
I don't know why I did that. I did not mean to do that.
The thorns are blocking our path.
To burn off the thorns. Okay. I'm assuming it's this thing right here, right?
Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon.
Oh. Now how do we
Please
do
be
this?
careful.
Oh, T.
They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
I put this down, right? Aha.
Every gain.
We figured it out. So we gotta burn it down somehow. Levitator. Is it this thing? So it's not that.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future. Leaving the path-
Where is it? Is it in the menu? Utilities, there we go. Oh, is it this? Oh, there we go. I got it. Genshin could never counter needed. All right. I played these games before. Just like those like mobile app games. Oh, okay, now we gotta go to the base. You want to have to get the beacon activated?
Are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
All right, let's go find this old man that she's looking for.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? I'll talk to them if you can't make them move, move! What is it? What? You new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
Outrider.
And they are...
Another outrider. We're getting another TCG up next update. Oh, are we?
Excuse me, one moment please. Careful! This an outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help. Oh, sorry, have to answer. Yes, what is an overclocked resonator? I'm sorry, the wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclock.
What exactly do you need us?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care. Thank you.
We got it. We got it. Seems like you need help anyways. Dang, this is crazy. TFT.
It's so
Oh,
busy.
so it's not gonna be like what is it?
medical care,
Genshin TCG, right? What is it
personnel
called?
Management and logistics.
So this is what...
Most
It's not one of
people
those.
think this is exactly what our military strives for. To
Look after wounded soldiers. Well, I want to do that, but I kind of don't. Okay. What would it be? Go to gadgets. Grapple. Wait, hold on. Did not want that.
Sounds come forth.
It's not H. It's not B.
I will be there for everyone.
It's not C. Is it?
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Okay.
Hopefully this helps.
All right, I gotta climb this to get the beacon first. I was just trying to figure out how to do stuff. Oh, tab. Thank you. Thank you. You knew what I was trying to do. I was like, how do you do it? Thank you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's also much easier to climb things, right? Yeah, not that trash. I was like, how did we equip it? Look at that. We don't have to scale. We could just run. That's kind of nice, actually. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, rip. I'm gonna wait for it to fully gauge. Or fill up. Alright, we'll wait a sec. It is much easier to run up the side of like an object or building or structure. No, 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 no. No! No! I swear, this is how I'm gonna die again. Is literally, quite literally, I just keep falling off. I feel like there's just an easier way to go about it. Let me go this way. All right, we're gonna climb up. We're gonna run. Oh. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Okay, at least the fall wasn't that bad. I'm quite literally going to die the Minecraft way. You are absolutely right. Just gonna run up the side of these rocks real quick, real quick. Come on, come on, come on. No! I quite literally cannot get up the side of this building. It's frustrating me. All right. I'll try another way. We're gonna go from the side of these rocks. Yeah, I see you, Beacon. Trying to get to you. Oh. Okay, okay. We're going slow. We're getting up there. Oh, whoa, okay. I did some parkour there. We got there. Oh, we healed too. Nice. So we're not gonna die the Minecraft way. Ooh, more of the map. Nice. Withering Frontline. I'm assuming we have to head over in that direction.
Wind, guide me.
Oh, I just stomped on the injured. Whoopsies. That was bad of me.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just.
You don't seem okay.
I'll go find a medic.
Damn. All right, we got one of two.
Please calm down.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me.
Now's not the time for
That's
bravado.
not bravado. My wounds can close on their own.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need. Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
Dang, this guy's like, leave me alone. I can take care of myself.
Thank you for your assistance.
That's crazy.
You must be. They look badly. Don't worry. They've received proper. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. But things have. Each injury represents. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors.
They are the ones keeping our people safe.
Please don't put it like that. Now that they're all safe, you should go.
Thank you.
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that
Ooh.
lift and you should.
Rover, where are we going next?
Let's
Here
go.
are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect.
Oh, great.
Hey, I mean, they didn't want her to leave, but she's helping plenty on the front line. That's just crazy. There was an elevator? There was an elevator this entire time? And you didn't tell me? Wow.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible. Ewa, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa. Where is...
Excuse me. I'm an outrider.
You seem very busy.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll...
What are you doing?
Hold your hands up. A grenade? No, you're good. You're good. I'm just messing. It's funny. I just wasted so much time doing nothing.
Tianxing?
Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. I heard you two still have other matters. It's my great pleasure to have met.
Farewell. And then she's gone.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the Mangosteen indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate?
That civilizations are born from war and suffer from war. Perhaps she wanted to meet someone. Wants me to meet someone. Perhaps the moment has not arrived yet. Maybe she to do a certain thing.
Have you thought of something?
I think.
Mention the Mangosteen's route of transportation.
So Madam Magistrate wants to tell us the quartermaster said the Mangosteens are transported by... We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already
Whoa. I know it's been a while since we have a cinematic. What? What? Oh, what?
General.
Okay, crazy entrance. Dude, that's sick. Yo, okay, I'm seated. I am seated. That's pretty sick.
Follow the Qinglong to war.
All right, all right. Whoa, and we get to play as him? No way, dude.
Stay sure. Tell truth on the side. Wind Rider.
Whoa. Where is he? Where is he?
Tell truth on the side. Wind Rider. Finale.
Get back here.
Bide the time. Tell truth on the side. Wind Rider. Time to fight back. Retreat to advance. Tell truth on the side. Wind Rider.
Honestly, 69 420, absolutely.
Time to fight back.
Whoa.
Tell truth on the side. Unstoppable. Tell truth on the side. Wind Rider. Retreat to advance.
Do I need to grapple him? Is that what I'm missing?
I can take it. Settled.
I feel like there should be an easier way of going about this. Or like countering maybe.
Wind Rider.
There we go, we got him. Doesn't matter.
What's the matter?
I had a vision.
I was worried.
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
Describe the General Teal first. Yeah.
An opposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong, the front lines are not far from here. General Tien must be It doesn't seem like a coincidence. Your vision. It might be what the battle itself is. The streams from the Norfolk Barrens feel moreover. Something on that battlefield must be connected to you.
Ooh, okay. There's a little bit of a mystery going on here.
Idea what it is. Resonate with the tacit.
Whatever it is.
Rover?
According to Baja, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
Whoa.
That is Teacher Village in the Central Plains.
I'm already on Act 2? What? Yeah, it's probably my least favorite.
As I make myself reflect over.
I will be there for everyone as we head.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
And then we have new weapons we can switch out, right? There we go. I don't know why I just didn't teleport. We already got this beacon, right? I'm assuming we're gonna help out with this, taking these guys down.
The place.
Yeah, we got clear to the Tassa field.
Ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need a concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here.
Ooh, okay.
We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Spurs. Hopefully this helps.
Ooh. Okay.
Swift and resolute.
Let me be your blade.
Administering
Swift and resolute.
Yeah, combat's so fast, dude. Right?
Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness.
Leave it to me.
Moment of resonance.
Shape the shapeless.
Leave it to me.
No hesitation. Hopefully this helps.
Precipitant.
Leave it to me. Break.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute.
Verity shines.
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows. Hopefully this helps.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. I sense your weakness.
Let me be your
I should have wasted on this big guy. I don't know why I didn't.
winds roar.
Leave it to me. Transmit frequency.
Let me be your blade. Tempest.
There we go. We did it. That was pretty easy. Oh, why did I speak too soon? Uh-oh. Oh, no, never mind. We're good. I thought something more was going to transform. I'm going to start
I think
unlocked.
we found something, Rover.
Tattered word. Wooden plaque. What is that thing?
Watch out. Something's not right.
Uh-oh. Talk to it. Uh-oh.
Help. It seems to only repeat these tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequencies to make themselves whole again. When this one probably devoured the frequencies of turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles.
That's crazy. What? That's kind of dark, don't you think?
I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. Rover, I think I know what it seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. The village is crying. Something truly awful must, based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins, perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being discovered. Or there must be something we can do. We may find the victims nearby. I can feel someone connected to what happened here is still close. I'll inform Chuzia.
There's a
about what
survivor
happened.
probably, right?
Can we continue our search? before
Yeah,
the
it can
official
use it to
investigators
lure the
arrive?
dead's families too.
Sorry.
Damn.
I know it doesn't sound fair. Thank you, Rover. As for the little one here, the area is a mess. Look, there are someone with.
Damn, I wasn't expecting Wuwa to go this way. That's crazy.
Ritualistic. Why are they here? They seem to belong to it. I remember reading about something like this.
I see.
These cards, the Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The Fraxidus.
Ooh.
Yes. I don't know much about the Frax. It's a group of extremists obsessed with
Oh,
humans.
so it's other humans. That's crazy.
Some tacit discord.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by lower-ranked members called artificers. Above the
Artificers?
artificers are the overseers, leaders with eerie abilities and unknown intentions. No one knows their true intentions, and there is one particularly insane overseer. A man who sees no order and revels in destruction. I've seen similar cards in the physical evidence file of the Fraxidus-related. They belong to this one overseer I'm talking about.
Scar.
They call
Damn.
him.
Heretics. Yep.
If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers,
So he's the one behind all this. That's crazy. Oh, I think we're gonna try and find a survivor, right?
Huh?
I guess a different type of survivor. Whoa.
Guess you won't need my self-introduction.
Damn.
I spent
What?
so much time on it.
All right. All right. It's time to fight. I did speak too soon. Yeah, I hit this guy already. He's probably Scar.
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar, cruel and twisted maniac.
Where is she?
We deserve a meeting free of such The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment.
Give her back to me.
Aw, so you really care about her. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that.
Yeah, but
irrelevant
we know what you
person.
did to this village.
I have a lot to share with you. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories.
Answer my question first.
Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place.
Ooh.
You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face. But truth hurts sometimes.
As if you were any different. Yeah.
I know you are not one I can sway with simple words. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all.
Yeah, what did they do to this
Why do
village?
you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. As I
Ooh.
said, why don't you take a look around? So go ahead. What do you see?
A large-scale ritual, people were injured, a strange tacit discord.
Bravo! Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn?
Manipulate the villagers. Villagers killed each other.
I see you don't really trust. So they were right about you. I like it. Your keen observation. Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is,
So he
far
didn't
more
do anything then.
complicated than you think. First,
No.
who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the what? Now, Rover, I'm eager to hear your version.
I have a feeling there's some big twist. Optional question, Scar. Hi, I'm Blank. I found a new home and a nice uncle gave me this cool new book to write in. Our old home was scared by monsters, so we went on a super long journey to find this new place. When I asked mommy and daddy to catch up, uncle said, really cool. Today's my birthday. Even my powers are small, I'll do my best to continue.
Our
Oh.
story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, in the day they toiled for food. And when evening fell, They sought refuge from the looming threat of fables.
Yeah. I just realized that too.
Told through the ages.
Yeah, it's a child's writing.
But they always draw from real life. The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations, like us now. Caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part.
Ooh, so the magistrate already like had pretty much everything figured out then, right at that point. She knew this encounter would happen. I want money. Oh.
One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived in comfort and security.
Is that the end of your story?
Quite the opposite. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their... They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding... What's wrong? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master?
We are all created equal. There should be no hierarchy.
You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown. It's up to the two of them. What is it? I see. A clever move, but I'm not telling you more. You don't want to disappoint me so soon, Rover.
Final look for clues. I don't want to attack him. I want to talk to him first, because I feel like attacking him would be too easy. I'm sure we're gonna probably attack him later on.
The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night. Except the one little black lamb. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything?
Yeah.
I once believed that too. But true equality is the world was never a fair. To receive equal retribution when every wish comes with a hefty... When they can make someone else, they all rush. Funny.
That's interesting. I want to know who the wolf is then in this scenario.
Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes. Because after witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd...
Oh, dude.
What do you suppose the white...
It's Scar, right? I mean, that's obvious, right? I think the black lamb is Scar, so he used to live in this village, and yeah, that's what happened.
Oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses. Well done. Now, I wonder, answer me and I'll who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs?
The shepherd.
Indeed, he held all the power. Unfortunately, in the face of such, if they were given another chance, inevitably they accepted their fate. And now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay?
Their
Of
lives.
course, as always. Here's my final. Don't rush. What is the truth you've uncovered?
Was murdered by the flock, and the shepherd was executed because the flock was deceived. Survived with all the other lambs. Oh. I want to say number
The
one.
shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs.
I got it.
Little lambs cowered and huddled in their
Okay,
village,
story time.
terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance.
Interesting.
After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules. He withheld his
That's crazy.
power
That's crazy.
punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. So they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent.
I wonder who the shepherd is now, right?
They followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground.
That's crazy.
How do you like what really happened here? The black lamb who rebelled against the innocent maiden sacrificed, and they had it. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained this fun answer, but no. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb. The one who breaks the rules.
He who fights too long against dragons becomes a dragon himself.
Well then, let's see.
Oh, and then we're gonna fight him now, right? Whoa. Okay. Okay. That was pretty cool. That was a good story.
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver. Blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead?
That's crazy. Look at these guys.
Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Don't
This is
look.
cool.
One
Again,
slip,
Genshin would never.
shattered to pieces.
Leave it to me.
Speed. Such brutality. Can't you see? We are kindred.
All right, let's get to this boss fight.
Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lab? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason or the sole apostle? Think about it. The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd. And eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors.
Precipitant! Leave it to me. Transmitting frequency. Verity shines.
Let's go.
Be your blade.
I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps.
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command.
The hour is upon us.
Let's go.
Rover,
Oh, she's back.
Yes.
We got it. Nice. That's cool.
Rover, Rover. I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh, should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away.
Uh-oh. Ooh, who's this? Why weren't we fighting this? Former general than the Midnight Rangers? Interesting.
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your... No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. And Rover, it seems are happy... But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision. We'll meet again in the not too distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them?
Let's skip for now.
Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't fun. It took me some time to break that barrier.
You are safe now. That's all I care.
Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one?
It probably hit out
Never
of here.
seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it be?
Scar?
Yes, that is a possibility. Let's talk about it later.
You tell Yang Yang about what happened and leads
all
you.
the tragedies in Tea Tree Village will
You're good.
lead to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs. That does sound. We cannot take his words for granted. What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see.
Uh-oh.
I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
Someone's there. Someone's there. Yeah, I knew it.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Interesting.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Ooh, okay.
Look, the water.
Win,
I
guy.
can't believe it. There is such a big opening down here.
Whoa. I think there's gonna be a boss fight here.
How? That tree. Please, are you trying to tell us about... Where did it go?
A strange man came to our village. He said to call him brother if I didn't mind. He was really friendly, but for some reason he seemed different from the people in my village. He seemed to know a lot more than me. He even told me that we were of the same kind. He told me a really strange fairy tale. The ending of the fairy tale was kind of scary, but the reality was even scarier, he said. Then he asked, what would you do if you were the little black lamb? Before I could think of a reply, he had already left with the cryptic, see you next time. I told father about it, but he said no one like that has ever visited the village. Who could he be? I'm sorry, if I wasn't so weak, I could drive away the tacit discords. If Sissy didn't protect me, there must be a way. Father said I can manipulate frequencies of tacit discords in humans. Sis, I'm so sorry you look like this now. It's only temporary. I'll do everything I can to return to you were before. Ooh. So this is his sister.
That girl just with those sacrifices. Did I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here? Please, it's getting a bit... Sorry, Rover. The air was... The villagers were a complex mix of emotions.
Mhm.
What was the diary's owner longing for? My apologies. I got lost.
It's
I
okay.
wish I could, but I still... It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. I can't...
Yeah, this is
dwell on
dark.
it. But at least
I trust
knowing
you.
Dwelling on it won't... Yes. Let's go.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. We got through Act 3. Oh, we gotta reach Union 11. Oh, nice. So I'm assuming this is doing my dailies. Nice. Okay. Okay, reach level 11. All right. So, it is getting very late on my end. So, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to end it now. And this is a good stopping off point. Oh, wait, hold on.
Huh? Is that your first reaction?
Also feels nice to actually have VAs, like voice acting in this game. The whole Genshin thing is so complicated, but it's just annoying that, like, things can't be worked out, so we have no voices in the game.
You know, we could really use your help with this ongoing. We've been getting a lot of missing persons reports. Nobody ever saw those people assault. Some of those people are even resonators. Or since you're always coming and going from the city, thank you so much. Ring me up when you spot it.
Oh my gosh, you've been playing for 3 hours. Please don't forget to take a break. That's crazy. If the game is telling me that, that means I should probably hop
Same
off.
Society. Never heard of them before.
Yeah, so okay.
Have a
Here, I'm gonna switch.
solution?
All right, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna pause. All right, so verdict. This is my first ever stream with Wuthering Waves. So far, I think everything looks good. And I'm glad that everyone was able to join me. We had some nice conversations here. And honestly, I'm going to say it now. I think Wuthering infinitely better than Genshin, at least right now. Things could change. I'm going to keep playing it. So I still have to like flush it out and get used to a lot of mechanics that are very new to me, coming from someone who just played Genshin Impact all the time. So, but so far, I'm liking it. It reminds me if Genshin Impact had better mechanics and has a lot of the same, I guess, style and features of Honkai Star Rail. That's what this game has given me vibes of. So, yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. This is just sort of a quick, I'm just trying this out. But if you guys want, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys want to hop in, I'm going to be trying to play Wuthering as much as I can. But sometimes I'll just chill and talk. So if you guys want to join, then feel free to come by and say hi. So yeah, let's see where this goes. I'm enjoying Wuthering. I'm just going to probably grind tomorrow to get to the next level so we can just go straight into the story. But Scar's such an interesting character. The story he told was pretty sick. Honestly, he reminds me of like some more of a villainous child, if you think about it, right? And I mean, child is in the Genshin Impact child. So all fun things, really cool things. And I'll catch everyone later. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining me. And take care of yourselves, guys. Peace.